What's up, peeps? Welcome in. This is the Senzu Talks podcast. Hope everyone's having a good day. We got some good nerdy topics to talk about. So without further ado, we'll get into it. Down eye. That move was sick. Yo, let's go,
dude. Nice fucking hit.
All right, what's up, everyone? Yeah, we're live. All right, so introductions. I am the host, Squall Rush, gaming addict, anime nerd, Dragon Ball Z fanatic, all that good stuff. Let's see, announcements. I did post a video on YouTube and Rumble. A little help me gimmick for like dealing with some annoying people, the people that I can't stand on not Brawlhalla, Sparking Zero, where they get you into where they hit that instant sparking mode where they can use their unblockable ults, or before that they get you stuck in key blasts and stuff. So I came up with a little how-to on how to counter some of that and give you a fighting chance to survive. Other than that, no other announcements coming up. I got the Buy Me a Coffee account. If whatever you're watching on doesn't have like some sort of donate button to support me on, there is that you can use. Damn, not a full sneeze. Anyways, let's see. Intro questions.
Oh shit! What was it? If whatever class you choose in D&D.
Oh yeah,
but in real
that.
life.
And then to plug my social, I have the link tree. So if you want to check out my other platforms, because I'm on like a billion. Intro question. Something interesting about you. Let's see. Man, I came up with this question. I didn't even think of it. What my interesting thing was. Let's see. I play basketball. One of my favorite sports.
Wow, bro, that is so interesting.
Go
ahead, Ninja.
Right.
Gotcha.
What the heck?
That's not how you play basketball.
Guys, it's 7 into 7. You can find me at Game Jolt, MeWe, and Rumble. It should lead you back to my channel on Rumble. There's a coffee account. Not like Squall's coffee account. Mine's a coffee with a KO-FI in my description on my channel. So check out 7 into 7 on Rumble. And if you want to be a subscriber of mine, check it out there. Regardless, I'm a ninja connoisseur, anime connoisseur. I watch all anime except for Yaoi Yuri, as well as missing something. But anyway, I don't play RTSs. Outside of that, what is something interesting about me? I don't know. Truth be told, I just thought about this.
I'll give you some time. I found out a better interesting thing. So usually people who are NBA fans are fans of whatever city they're closest by. But I'm like in California, and I'm actually a Phoenix Suns fan. So I'm a fan of an Arizona team, and I'm not even from Arizona. I just was a fan of like Steve Nash from like back in the mid 2000s.
I guess I'll take something from what I've said already. The reason I became a ninja connoisseur was I was a person that liked rogues for a long time. So to that idea of we'll have an different outro question, so don't worry about it. But reason I liked rogues, I was an introvert for quite some time. I would still say I am. But my thing is more of I like to have people that I trust that I'll talk a lot to. So for you guys, I'll talk to you guys a lot. But if I were to, let's say, meet some random person, I may not say much. So I'm a big fan of rogues because, well, it kind of mimics who I am. Okay,
All right, Hunter.
get our boy. Let's get our boy.
Ooh, let's get ready to podcast. What's up, everybody? My name is Hunter. Y'all can find me on Twitch at Cold Sauce 2894. You can find me on TikTok at Hunter on Tick. I am known in every friend group of mine as the hilarious asshole. Because I'm funny and I'm an asshole. Something interesting about me. I was in prison for 3 years. 3 years and 2 days, because they don't know how to count. And as far as basketball goes, Squall, I fucking hate it. Mostly because of when I was locked up. Fucking basketball season, it's the worst time to be locked up. I'm telling you right now, especially when you're in, like, because I was in some gladiator camps. I was in places where, like, if you saw a fight that didn't have a knife in it, that was kind of rare. And during basketball season, the TV stays on basketball, and when you like watching basketball on TV and shit, like you can hear their sneakers going skirt 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 all over the thing, and it sounds like somebody's fighting. So you constantly like looking around and shit, trying to figure out what's going on, and you can't sleep, and it's just terrible, and it sucks. So, yeah, fuck basketball.
Those got PTSD from basketball.
I mean, fuck prison too, you know, but like, fuck basketball. Go ahead, Brian.
This is the new.
I'm Blaine. You can find me on.
No, he really is Blaine.
I'm Blaine. You can find me on Instagram at Blaine37, BLAYNE37. There's a link tree there that'll take you to my Twitch and Snapchat. I'm rarely on Twitch, always on Snapchat. Something interesting about me is I could kickflip on a skateboard, and I'm low-key learning how to backflip.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Like on a skateboard?
No, just a normalized backflip. I
don't think I could do that out of a fucking helicopter. I don't know what it is. I can front flip for fucking days. I can front flip in the yard. I'm not even playing about that. But like backflips, my body just won't do it. So, first topic, Squall.
All right. Let me pull it up. Let's see. I forgot how far we went on the last one. Yeah, we talk about. Go with this one. Oh yeah, we got up to Monster Hunter at McDonald's, right? Last time.
What the fuck?
You know, there is another
What?
phone. We're getting a phone game, and it looks better than wine.
Monster Hunter at McDonald's.
All
Wait,
right.
you mean like with Happy Meals and stuff?
Yeah, we were talking about that a little bit.
I didn't know that.
I think it was in
Have a
Korea or something like that.
Oh, yes, we did bring that up. Okay, I remember now. Yeah, Korea's weird.
So this one will be. Let me see. Fuck, I'm not streaming to you guys.
What are we streaming on tonight? I need to know like what words I can use.
We're not streaming to TikTok.
Okay, but are we on Twitch?
Yes.
Okay. So, Ninja, is like on Twitch, can we use that word that's it starts with a G and then there's two O's and then an N?
No, don't do that.
Can we use that word?
I think it'd be safe on YouTube, but odds are high.
Because y'all want to talk about Korean people, and I don't know if y'all heard about those soldiers they sent to help Russia. But basically, all right, so in Korea, they don't really like have full access to the internet. Korea has a different kind of internet than everybody else. So when they got to Russia and they got internet that has access to some of these websites that everybody else has, like you know, that one with the Halloween colors, black and orange, you know, that website.
Mhm.
They all got addicted.
Oh no.
I heard about that.
Oh,
Y'all didn't hear about that shit?
Nah.
Oh boy, was you fucking quick? Jesus Christ! It only took you 20 minutes.
Hey, it's me, Goku.
Oh no.
Oh shit!
I don't remember if we talked about this one. Wonder Anime News. Wounder? Anime news for Dragon Ball Daima fans. Crunchyroll announced the launch of Hindi, Tamil, and Telugu dubs of Dragon Ball Daima. Crunchyroll will start simulcasting Hindi, Tamil, and Telugu dubs of Dragon Ball Daima weekly starting November 9th. Where's the
Is that
English one?
languages?
I
Yeah.
mean,
I think
all
I'm gonna
this says
start
to me is more
dubbing
people
that
getting-
first or English.
Bro, this fucking world is so fucked up.
I mean, all I'm hearing is like either more people getting to hear in their common language, but I mean, if they're true fans, they were watching subbed anyway.
I mean, look. First of all, fuck you. All right, we can fight if you want. Second of all, I just hope they hurry the fuck up and put those episodes out in English before Crunchyroll gets shut the fuck down. Y'all heard about those felonies they've been committing?
No.
And Crunchyroll fucking committing federal felonies. They've been opening mail. Ninja knows more about it. Ninja, tell him.
the chat mail gifts, right? From,
Yeah,
like,
they'll
voice
well,
actors?
people
Still
like
in that
sending
section.
mail to the voice
Yeah,
actors, and it's been going on for 5 fucking years.
Yeah, I
Crunchyroll
think
been opening their gifts and like keeping them and shit. And look, take it from a convicted felon. It's a federal crime to open up somebody else's mail, homie. They not going to no regular prison. They going to the feds. Like it's bad, son. When the feds get on you, there ain't no. You already lost. By the time you know that they on you, already lost. They been building a case on you before you ever know that they on you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we brought this up on a previous podcast. That is pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
So stupid too. Like, why the fuck would you do that in the first place? Honestly.
I think they were giving them to their own like employees, but still, that's not a good enough reason. That
That's the type of situations that, you know, that old saying, power corrupts and shit like that. Motherfuckers, they get a little power and they think they ain't gotta, they whatever the fuck they want. They ain't gotta answer to nobody. Well, now the FBI is about to slam your ass in jail. So.
Oh.
So Dragon Ball Daima in Hindu. I wonder what that's gonna sound like.
Hindi.
Hindi, not Hindu. So not Red Dot Indians. What's Hindi?
I don't
Why?
know.
They gotta be like they do in English too. Like I've never heard of none of them 3 languages said earlier.
I'm pretty sure they're the same. Oh yeah, Hindi is the language. Hindu is the ethnicity. So it's the same thing.
Oh, okay.
I was just trying to annoy you. I thought you would get like be like shut up or something.
They got like some cool tattoos. Well, like they got cool like designs, like artwork. In fact, Artemisia just covered most of her leg with some Hindu shit.
Now he's going back to Artemisia now. Yeah.
Well, we lied. We can't put his business on the air like that.
Hey, man, there's no business. We're just friends.
That's what he says.
But yeah.
I'll hold my tongue.
We're just friends, bro. Come on. You gonna make her mad at me.
Nice,
You're gonna get me in trouble, man. Somehow this is gonna be my fault.
Well, next topic before I spill some beans I shouldn't be spilling. Netflix faces backlash. Netflix's practice on not paying royalties, irrespective of an anime's success, has resurfaced in a new report by Association of Japanese Animations (AJA), comprised of 40 full members and 52 associate members. Huh.
Holy shit.
So
I didn't know that was a thing.
is
You said this was like not even the first time?
They're not paying royalties, so plural. So I'm guessing that's more than one anime that they're not paying royalties to.
God damn.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Damn, first
What's up with all
Crunchyroll,
these? Yeah.
first Crunchyroll, now
What's up with all
Netflix.
These fucking streaming sites just thinking they run the world and shit, bro. It's fucked up. It's okay though, because Donald Trump said he's taking away the IRS.
Woo!
I know Charm
Take all
City
my money.
has. Charm City be sending me some pretty cool stuff to talk about too. Oh yeah, go ahead. Someone had something.
Is he in the chat?
Yeah, he is.
What do you got? What do you got?
What about
Let's see.
my man Brock Strap? The old dad joke legend.
He's not here right now. Let's see.
RMC, thanks for coming by to the podcast. Thanks for hanging out. Hope to talk to you some more.
Yeah, the homie Charm City. Let's see. He sent me.
I'm still freaking out that Ninja dated Rihanna. Ooh, that's crazy.
So Charm City sent me this that announcing Bandai Namco is announcing their first Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Dramatic Showdown tournament. 16 champions, 16 fighters. Unlike traditional competitions, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, the Dramatic Showdown Grand Finals focuses on characters themselves. Each champion qualified for the Grand Finals will play with a preset character to create a unique show. Players from around the world will compete in a chance to qualify for the tournament event happening in Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour 2025 in Los Angeles, California. January 28th or January 18th through the 19th.
So it sounds like you're trying to make epic battles, but also this is actually a good thing because it will reveal the problems with the game at a higher level.
What's the prize? That's what I wanted.
Oh. You trying to
Two hay, not one, but two hay pennies.
What was that
Man,
from?
I
That was from
haven't
that
seen-
Warner Brothers
Yeah,
cartoon.
it was.
Oh.
It was. I wasn't sure if y'all was gonna get that. I know Blaine wasn't. He's too young.
Hey, fuck you,
Make
man.
me feel old.
That was like some Christmas special. Ninja, did you hear what Blaine
had
just
all
said?
of
I couldn't check my ears. I don't know if I heard this motherfucker right.
You heard me.
I'm seeing some boxing gloves in your future.
Fucking fuck I was saying, Blaine, you threw me off track, you little motherfucker. What we was talking about? Warner Bros. The fucking, it was like a Christmas movie, right?
Oh yeah, we were talking about
Animania.
I forgot what show it's called, but I have the pictures like Dot and I have their faces in my head, like the
Yeah, no,
black and white.
that's what they. Yeah, that's actually the name of the show, Warner Brothers.
Oh,
Yeah, that's who those brothers are. They had they had like they could get like a wish granted, and he was like they were like, "What do you wish for?" And like he was like, "Not one, but two hay pennies."
yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Good times.
For real, man. Back when cartoons was funny. Before they started like fucking dating and shit in cartoons.
Mm.
Well, I know Charm City wants me to enter this tournament. I'll get so freaking mad though if I somehow make the qualifiers and gotta deal with all these top notch people.
For what game?
Sparking Zero.
Sparking Zero.
Oh! Alright, I'll join.
I don't even know if I
I
can even
think
make
they're
the
trying to go
qualifying.
the route of. I think they're trying to go the route of. So Tekken has like a world tournament. I think it's like TWT, and they do it every year. I don't think it's ever ended.
In Vegas?
Everywhere they'll go everywhere.
Oh, I thought you was talking about. Never mind, go ahead.
So I think what they're trying to do is start that up for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, where they do like a world tour, and this is just kind of their debut of that idea. Problem is that like this is only like one game, unless they plan on making more Sparking Zeros. This is literally just one game, so I don't know how that's gonna do. Is this game a live service?
Is it what?
Is it considered a live service?
Live service. What do you mean by live service?
For
Like
Xbox.
they're gonna continue making content for it as long as it's supported.
They do it for Xenoverse.
Like you're
That's like
talking
an
about
MMO
Sparking
with-
Zero or
it's
the tournament?
The Sparking Zero, is it considered a live service?
I'm assuming because because they have season passes and they got DLC that's not even out yet and stuff like that.
The game's not even out, I thought.
What, Sparking Zero?
Yeah, ain't it still like a beta?
Zero's out.
No, it's out.
Oh.
It's fully out. They didn't even drop betas. They just dropped the full game. Like some people online were like complaining like they should have dropped it as a beta first so we can see the bugs and like things that don't work and then kind of fix them before the game is fully released.
So the game is fully released right now, and you still complain every time you play it about like moves and shit that shouldn't be in the game.
I ain't complaining about the moves. I complain about the bitch ass fools playing the game using these moves.
That's what I'm talking about. It's not like that's never mind. I'm not even.
Oh yeah, I need to pick up the sticks and
But-
do an event. And we need to see the 1v1 DP and non-DP. You know,
Huh?
what I'm hearing. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So DP is
What
not
the
dual
fuck?
penetrate. DP.
Hey, I
is
was
a-
about to
is a-
say, man, I've heard the initials DP before, and I don't think we talking about the same.
it's a type of mode to fight in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I need to play some music. So basically,
can we get like Videl in the DP mode?
yeah, you can. So there's single battles where you only choose one character, and then there's DP. Like I don't know why they named it DP. I don't even know what it
You
stands
know
for
why.
in the game. I don't even know
This
why
fucking
it
shit
stands
was
for
made
the
in
game.
Japan. You know exactly why. All them
I think it's
fucking
like
horny
damage points
motherfuckers over
or something
there.
like that.
Oh
No,
damage points.
it's double penetration.
So basically, it is like every character costs like a certain amount of DP points, and you get up to 15 points to make your team with. So you can potentially stock up your team with like up to five players on a team. So you can like
Goddamn.
potentially stock up 5 players on your team for the battle, or like if you use like a really top-notch character like Ultra Instinct Goku or Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, those all cost like 8, 9, 10 points. So then you're like stuck with only 5, and you got to use like some like mid or a couple weak characters like
That's fucking
Videl
genius.
or something like that.
Destruction points. That's what it stands for.
And,
Ah,
bro, it's probably Dragon points.
oh, that'd be
Dragon?
That they missed they dropped the ball there. If they didn't
Yeah.
name it that.
But you know what they didn't? You know what they didn't miss on? They fucking really hit on that called girl talk.
Hey, I know what you're talking about. 100% they did.
I'm telling you, bro, they horny as fuck over there in Japan, man. I think I know what that was. You remember we was talking about like they got damn, we on Twitch, so I can't use that I word, but you know them dudes that never leave the house and shit, you know what I'm talking about. They in Japan is bad over there. And I think
Yes.
that's why they put that girl talk mode in that game. It's like trying to boost their confidence and shit. Like, because the girls always talk positive. It don't matter who. Like you can go on Dodoria and they're gonna have something nice to say about Dodoria.
Yeah. DP is I switched from single to DP initially because like I was tired of everyone using instant sparking mode with Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then they just get you down to like half your health, and like sparking mode gets you gives you access to like your ultimate attack, and you can't be hit with key blasts, and when you start like mashing the attack combo, it like does like a long ass combo for days, and like people would just like get me down to like half my health and use an unblockable ult and use instant sparking mode, so then like they would just kill me like immediately, and that would piss me off. So then I'd use DP mode and just stack my team with a bunch of like mid characters, so if they use these cheap characters like and then they kill off one guy, it's like okay, I still got 4 to use, like whatever. And like that was working up until like people would stack their teams with like instant sparking weak characters and stuff like that, and then try to use their ults on me like all day every day. So to me that's like a real serious problem, and I need to figure out, like I figured out how to like kind of like help give myself a fighting chance to like either block it, their cheap tactics, or survive it at least.
Yeah, that's exactly why I don't have that game, because of shit like that.
That's whack.
It's only game.
I told Artemisia, she was asking if she should get it. I told her, I said, I've been watching Squall play it, and I feel like the game was made by like 5th graders. Like it was made by little kids that just want to win. So they just made a system to where like you can win. If you just attack first and just keep attacking, you're gonna win.
No, that's not the attack first part. It's more of like if you're gonna use the sparking mode or not, you'll probably win against people who don't know how to counter it.
But there is no way to counter it.
Some ults are blockable, and then like if like they have like when they're in sparking mode, their key like is like infinite, but it's like on a timer. It like slowly drops, and then once it drops all the way down, then they're out of sparking mode, and so they can spam key blasts at you the whole time until that timer's gone. And like I finally figured out how to like get out of that, so that's gonna like help a lot of people. Like I posted a video on that to help people out, because that shit is annoying. Well, I'll think about the tournament thing. If I can get out of B tier, get into S tier by the time like this tournament starts, I'll probably sign up for it. Oh yeah, Charm City sent me this cool one. I saw a video on this, or I saw this appear in my YouTube feed the other day, by Totally Not Mark. every retcon
I've seen
that
his
happened in
videos.
Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z.
I almost watched that today. What the fuck? Somebody knocking on my door.
Yeah, I thought someone was knocking on my door.
Man, what the fuck?
Charm City said really nothing to
Somebody's
lose.
knocking on my front door.
I'll lose my ego points, Charm City.
Hang on 1 second.
Alright, so the many retcons of Dragon Ball Z. The late Akira Toriyama told an incredible story about his life with the Dragon Ball manga and anime. However, Toriyama ended up having to enact numerous retcons into the story that changed the lore during the journey. Totally Not Mark recently uploaded a video that covers all the retcons over the course of the Dragon Ball narrative within the video. Totally Not Mark makes it a point to define what a retcon is, being tackling actual examples of them. A piece of new information within a fictional work that imposes a different interpretation on the previous described events, typically used to facilitate dramatic plot shift or account or an inconsistency as defined by the Oxford Dictionary. For example, the Senzu bean was originally just a bean that was capable of filling someone up for 10 days. It only became a method of restoring one back to perfect health later on. The reveal that Goku was actually a member of the Saiyan race rather than a human was one of the first major retcons of Dragon Ball Z. This also meant that his ability to transform into a Great Ape or Ozaru wasn't the werewolf-like abnormality that viewers were led to believe, as it was actually a normal capability typical of the Saiyan race. When Toriyama began writing... What's up?
Y'all said y'all heard some knocking?
Yeah,
I didn't.
That wasn't...
I heard knocking.
Man, what the fuck, dog? I just checked like both sides of my house, man. Ain't no fucking nothing here. But like I fucking felt the knock. Like somebody was beating on my fucking door.
Yeah,
Ninja.
same here. Like I felt it
Ninja.
too.
Was that you who played a knocking soundboard?
Bro, oh my god, that was crazy.
What?
Oh my god. I can't believe it worked.
Is that you?
Shut the fuck up. Ninja, I was real deal. I was screaming like into my neighborhood. I was like, hello?
Right. Yeah, I checked my door and no one was there, and I was like, it must be Hunter then, because he said something about it. And then I heard it again when Hunter left, and I was like, no one's home. What the fuck's
Motherfucker,
going on
this
right
sounded
now?
like they was beating on my shit. Like I was
Yeah,
ready to fuck somebody up.
Yeah, it sounded like it was coming from a place no one goes into my house. I was getting
Dude, I'm
kind of
telling
like,
you, I don't know who the fuck you think you are.
Bro,
What the
beating
fuck?
on
Why
my
did I
fucking-
hear it?
Man,
You got
do it again,
headphones
Ninja.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now I heard it.
yeah.
but it
Yeah,
sounds like it's coming from my wall that no one goes down.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Has me think my fucking house has some shit that shouldn't be in it.
I had to
Dude.
when I heard it reviewed it,
I
was
didn't
like,
even
what
put
was
my
that?
shoes on, son. Like I was about to just fucking. Oh boy.
That was beautiful. Yeah, Tim would do it again.
No, don't fucking do that shit again. No, I'm gonna come knock on your fucking head.
Seven
God
Ninjas
damn.
laughing at you, Hunter.
I'm saying, bro. Like, I ain't never heard that motherfucker laugh that hard.
Alright, let me see. I forgot to sign into my Instagram chat. Give me 2 seconds.
1, 2,
You forgot the and in between the 1 and the 2.
One.
and a 1, and a 2, and a literally do.
Alright, I'm back. Alright, when Toriyama began writing the Android saga of the Dragon Ball Z narrative, Android 19 and 20, Dr. Gero, were intended to be the main antagonists. Later on,
Yeah, I knew
however, I knew about that one too. And then, like, He then like, but it was his editor who didn't like that idea, so he made Android 17 and 18. But his editor also didn't like them being main antagonists, so he came up with Cell, and then his editor was finally like, all right, yeah, he's good.
Yeah, but they also like Cell's imperfect form and his semi-perfect form. The editors were like, "Hey, like, hurry up and put him in his perfect form. This is ugly as fuck."
He was
Like
only
the-
in,
like-
he was only in 2 fights before he made perfect. Well,
That's what I'm talking about. The Cell arc, the whole thing was rushed because the editors thought that imperfect and semi-perfect was ugly. Like, we were supposed to see like a lot of fights with semi-perfect Cell, and we saw like one.
like kind of like half of one at most.
Yeah.
Just destroyed 17 and semi-perfect, and then got beat up by Super Vegeta.
That's one thing about anime that I don't fuck with. That's why I want to finish my books before I try to put them out. Because all this, like doing shit on the fly, no, fuck that. This is my book. I wrote it. You can watch it or you don't have to. Just, get the fuck. And quit knocking on my door.
Wait, you did it again?
No.
I did not.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I didn't hear it.
I just got
Definitely didn't hear
PTSD
something
right
like
now. I just got.
Yeah, I
was that?
hit a nuke, and he was like, "Stop knocking on my door," and I was like,
Oh.
"What?"
Because I was like, for real, really starting to like, what the fuck is going on? Because
Yeah,
I was standing next to my back door when it happened, and I don't have steps in the front door. Okay, like if you look at my house from the street, you'd be like, that's an abandoned trailer. Nobody lives there. And so I'm standing next to it. I hear, man, hold on, y'all. Put my shit down. Unlock the door.
yeah, he actually left.
And look, and while I'm unlocking the door, before I even opening it, I say like, "What you want?" And like nobody's there. And so like I step out onto my steps and I look around and none of just empty, just like they would have had to hit that door and run. And so then I'm like, nah, bro, because they were beating on that fucking thing. They had something to say. So they must be like on the front door. So I went and I unbarred. I got the thing barred. And I unbarred it and I slung that motherfucker open. I'm like, what? And I look around and it's just as empty. And so I was like, hello? For like a little while, because whoever the fuck was doing that, you was gonna tell me what you had to say, motherfucker. Like you was beating on my door with a purpose, okay? And I want to know, because I want to kick your fucking ass. Your family's gonna be asking the cops where you might be by the time I'm done with you. The way that my door was getting beat on through Ninja's speaker.
Ooh.
Alright. So I've actually read something that's actually pretty interesting in here. Later on, Toriyama was advised that fans probably wouldn't think much of these two, referring to Dr. Gero and Android 19, so the story was reworked that 17 and 18 would be the main antagonists, or history repeated itself, resulting in Cell becoming the big baddie. What's interesting about this is that when Trunks went back in time to warn the Z Warriors, he actually named 19 and 20 specifically in the manga, not the anime. When he returned to the past a second time, Trunks appeared puzzled by these two, citing that 17 and 18 were the ones actually responsible for the future events. For this to make sense, we have to imagine that the Trunks that warned the Z Warriors specifically about 1920 came from one timeline, but the one that returned later that was familiar with 1718 came from an entirely different timeline. Of course, the reality is that Toriyama must have forgot that he wrote that line for Trunks. Which is pretty
happens all the fucking time.
yeah. There's also the retcon involving the Potara earrings. Despite being a permanent form of fusion, Vegeta split into Goku and Vegeta shortly after being absorbed by Buu. There would ultimately be an even bigger retcon regarding the Potara earrings in Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, monkeys.
Totally Not Mark isn't covering the events based on Dragon Ball Super just yet. As one might expect, some of these retcons are fairly inoffensive, while others tend to be less popular with the fan base. And here's the video by Totally Not Mark. I'm not going to share that because copyright problems with YouTube are pretty cringe, to say the least.
Also, I got a fun idea. Blaine, you're not gonna be able to participate, but let's talk about some of the funniest censoring moments for Dragon Ball Z.
Like from Japan to America?
Yes, from Japan to America. Because, boy, they got them. They got some dumb shit in there.
I know Dragon Ball. Oh, go ahead, Seven Ninja.
Is that we should probably save this for great news debates.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Debate who's got the funniest censor in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, because then we'll have more time to come up with it.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Dark? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Let's see.
Chat saying right now.
Let's see. They're all just hopping in, saying what's up. Charm City was saying a bunch of new trailers and announcements today across the board. I think it's in his Discord, so I might have to surf his Discord, check some of these out.
It might be on his website.
Oh yeah, and on his website. Let me pop open that bad boy too.
And Toasty Frisian, thanks for coming by to the podcast. Hope you hang out with us and chat it up. You got anything you want to let us know and maybe have us look it up? Let us know in the comment section. Chat with us up. You know what I'm saying?
What the heck was that?
Sounded like a beer.
A purple bang energy.
Oh, okay.
God damn, this bitch tastes like a fucking liquid Jolly Rancher. I've never had one before. This is my first one. Holy shit.
How the fuck I miss?
What are we doing?
Oh,
Looking at
Mario and
QA Gamers,
Luigi Brothership. This looks like a new game that's coming out.
It's not out already.
Like Luigi, like Mario's brother?
Mario and Luigi. So you know how like for the handhelds they usually had like a Mario and Luigi like dual RPG, like 2-team RPG. I think this is like continuing that series.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like it.
I gotcha.
It might be a little more. Nintendo might get us, but we'll be alright.
Oh yeah, it is. They got the hammers to hold down the attacks. This I don't know when the last time they came out with one of these was, but this one's like a full 3D graphics for the battles and stuff instead of just those 2D stuff.
I think they call this 2.5. But then they got like 3D parts too, so I don't know. I think it's 2.5. Yeah, it is.
That's sick though. Oh, it's available now.
Oh shit. You know what that means?
The Switch? Oh,
They made this game.
damn.
What if they made this game for the Mario movie and they just didn't have one out? It's brothership. That's kind of like what the Mario movie is kind of about.
That's true, but I think it's like a kind of a word play because like it looks like a ship, like an island ship kind of a thing that the world takes place on.
Ain't no way you say Luigi there. I'm greedy with this.
Well, at least it's not a relationship.
What have you been watching, Cold Souls?
Fucking One Piece. And YouTube, I've been getting like hella brain rot.
This game looks good. Looks pretty
Mhm.
fun.
Maybe we'll
let's
see Blaine play it. Do a live stream.
Industry news. This website is QA Gamer by Charm City. You guys can play emulation on this game, like web browser emulation, so you don't need to download anything. You can play some games. I think Game Boy Advance games, Game Boy Color games, maybe a little bit of PS2, Xbox games. And there's a lot of good like updates and news on this website.
Did we lose a man?
I think we did. Blaine, is that you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Blaine.
Oh, okay, yeah, we lost Hunter. Oh, there he is.
Ordinary hot sauce will come back.
Oh,
He's gone.
What the
He's on his
hell,
PC.
bro?
He's probably gonna be on his PC. Yeah.
Fortnite reviving
oh,
original
actually-
map as permanent edition featuring multiple classic seasons. Huh.
I mean, they're probably just gonna make a separate
Game mode.
separate thing they did. Yeah, game mode. I could
Oh, you
totally see
been
them doing
wearing
that.
that jacket the whole podcast?
With me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, flex your jacket, Paul. Go ahead,
Motherfucker,
flex
you
your
was
jacket.
talking about basketball earlier, and you wearing a whole San Francisco 49ers jacket.
I mean, it's a cool
What,
looking
Fletch?
It's cool looking hoodie, so why not wear it?
Matches the Kame house behind you.
Yeah, I do. I can only see your arm, but you know, whatever.
Ooh, Squall was
ahead.
actually a white guy.
Go ahead.
Look at-
What were you talking about? Were we talking about 7 Ninja about Fortnite?
All right, I got you, bro. I'm thinking they're probably gonna do like a separate game mode, like they did with Rocket Racing and all that, and the Kamala thing. And so it's just gonna be always up there, and that's fine. You know, there are always gonna be people that want to play like classic Fortnite because they feel that's the best form of the game. So it's to be expected.
And look, y'all are all hating, okay? The Kamala Fortnite mode, fucking Freedom Town or whatever it's called, is fucking lit.
Shut.
the fuck up. I am mofo
Nah,
over
it's-
here.
I'm lying through my teeth because that fucking game, they all you do is like walk around collecting medallions. Like there's nothing to actually do.
Yeah.
And like when me and Blaine tried to play it, I got stuck under the map. I fell off the side, and there's fucking no way to get back up. I circled the whole fucking thing just swimming. Look, and then I wound up getting like under the map, like under the city like pavement and shit. It was just stupid. Like
Yeah.
the girl that it was themed after.
Yeah, I think you said like when we played Fortnite the other day, it was like if they're trying to promote Kamala and there's only like 50 people playing, they're not doing a very great job doing it. And like you said, there's like this is like it's a game for kids, and like kids can't vote, so it's like a bad way to promote.
I'm sure her world on Fortnite got a whole lot of 8 to 15-year-old voters to the polls. Like, doesn't make any fucking sense.
But, oh my god.
Alright. Pull up a different one. New ways to qualify for Capcom Cup or Overwatch Classic. Or Sega reveals new
what's that?
virtual fighter game. That might be interesting.
Sega's still in business?
I
Yeah.
think they're a company. They're just not making.
right now.
What was that?
They're not making consoles. They're not making
Yeah.
consoles, but they still make games.
Yeah, I agree
No,
with that.
okay. Whoever Jamie is, pull this up. In Vegas, I don't think it's every year. I think it's every 4 years. They have the world's largest open tournament for, I don't remember if it's Tekken or if it's Street Fighter or what, but literally anybody can go and sign up this tournament.
It's probably Tekken.
It's Tekken.
And
you
Jamie
think?
as well. Yeah.
For which
I
tournament?
mean, Street Fighter's doing pretty well too. Like they got their own thing.
Street Fighter's never gonna not do well. Street Fighter 2 will forever be, yeah, always gonna stay at the top.
Those two. There's one other one. Well, Mortal Kombat was liked as it was in the very beginning, so I could see that going downhill.
They keep
in
changing
popularity.
their fucking. Mortal Kombat keeps changing themselves. Like, I don't just mean the characters and shit. Like, obviously the story is gonna continue to change, but the gameplay, like the input and everything. You know, you have certain fighting games where, like, to do a combo, if it's XXY, you press XXY like really quickly, and then they got some of them where you don't press the second X until the punch is finished being thrown. You know, like, you gotta time it right. Well, Mortal Kombat, they keep fucking switching between, you know, different styles like that. And Mortal Kombat 11 was just so fucking hard. If you wasn't a pro player, you didn't even like Mortal Kombat 11. That was something my buddy Terry was explaining to me. It was like all the frames per second and shit like that. And I'm like, I'm just Hunter Bro. Like, I'm just some dude at the house trying to play Xbox, not doing all kind of math and shit so I could beat Raiden. Like, I'll just fire up another game. Like,
I really didn't like. I don't know. I was fine with like Street Fighter to some degree. Once I understood what Street Fighter was doing, it was pretty easy because there was path lines in their combos. But in Tekken, it was always kind of smooth flowing to me as well. But Mortal Kombat always felt kind of choppy to me in its animations. I just really couldn't stand it. I just really didn't play it that much.
In like every Mortal Kombat, I know what you're talking about, except Mortal Kombat X. That one was fucking perfection. You know, it was another fighting game that always seemed perfect to me. Fucking Soul Calibur.
Oh, that was a good one. I really like that one.
Dude, and it had such cool like characters. Like, I think Soul Calibur 3, I played as like fucking Link from Legend of Zelda. Like,
yeah, I remember that.
I think that was 2.
I know it was on GameCube.
Because 3, that was my first Soul Calibur game I bought, and that one had character creation, and that was really sick too.
Oh shit! I'm about to look up, see if they got that on Xbox right now. I didn't know there was a character creation for one of these things.
Yeah, because then they even had like their own little like separate like game mode, story mode thing for created characters only. Like, I think there was like the actual characters like sprinkled within the like levels here or there. Because like it would be like a board that you gotta like you and some randomly generated characters would kind of like move around and like fight random other people on the board, and you have to get to like the base of the main enemy camp and defeat whoever is there. And every now and then they would sprinkle in some of the main characters, but they would be like super high level, and you kind of want to avoid fighting them usually.
And that sounds fun.
I know. I think the newest one has a creative character situation thing, but I think it like copies like whatever character you choose in the end.
They don't have no Soul Caliburs on Xbox. I'm pretty bummed about that.
Yeah.
While I was searching for it, I found this game called Multiverses, and it looks like the main character is Raven from DC Comics. So, wait, it says I own this. What the fuck?
Multiverse is alright.
Yeah, it's free. It's free. That's a free game.
Yeah, it's like Super Smash Bros, but Warner Bros characters and like all those.
Dude, and it says I own it. What? It's got like Shaggy and Scooby Doo and shit.
Yeah.
Download this bitch.
He's behind the times.
Yeah, that's
gonna install right now. Squall, you got it? Is it cross-platform?
Yeah, it's cross-play.
Yeah.
Dude, Squall, I'm about to fuck you up on Multiverses.
Yeah, alright, you wish, bro. I'm fully confident in my Super Smash Bros. Abilities.
I don't want to fucking hear it. Do you want a fucking keyboard? How you gonna beat me?
I play these fighting games with
Ooh.
controllers. See,
Just
controllers.
fighting words.
I'm
Fighting words.
probably gonna be Raven. I'm gonna be Raven.
Oh,
Charm
son
City
of a
asks-
bitch.
Charm
Getting
City
some
asks
some
us.
money.
Oh yeah, Charm City said they had their combat cast for Ghostface earlier. I think that's when you guys were talking about Mortal Kombat. And then he also
Mhm.
asks, "You guys excited for the Jurassic Park survival game coming out next year?" That I did not know was a thing, to be honest. Could pull that up.
Isn't there like some girl
No.
just she got left
I
behind
didn't
or
know they
something like
was
that?
making one. As far as survival games go,
He like breaking out for you?
I
or is
keep
that-
Yeah.
having a fucking problem with survival games. I just started on like either last night or 2 nights ago. Wait, y'all can't hear me?
A little bit.
breaking up a little bit.
Yeah.
We get most of it.
Wait. Lost him.
Mic check.
Can hear you.
Eight headlines at
What?
the top of the slider. Starting to add things in the layout of all the pages.
What's us?
Yeah, what's up?
I can hear you. Can you hear
Blaine,
the
can you hear me?
call?
Yeah, we can hear him.
The quick
Yeah, I can hear
red
him.
fox jumped over the lazy brown dog.
Oh, here we go. Jurassic Park
He's an
survival.
AI
Everything we
stuff.
need to know about the game so far.
You
Saber
want to jump right
Interactive-
into that?
What the Jurassic Park survival?
Yeah.
I mean, I think you had something you wanted to say, so go ahead. We can start with you, then we'll move on to this.
I was
Fuck.
I wanted to say I keep running into the same problem with survival games where everything fucking takes way too goddamn long. Like these developers, they must think that we just don't have a life at all, and like everything we do is on the fucking video game, because it'll be like a full-time job. I'll work a whole week just to get like a fucking regular ass house on a survival game. And it's really fucking aggravating because it happens with every one of them, whether it's Minecraft or Ark or Power World. I still ain't got a house on Power World. I've been playing Power World for fucking days, and then I started this other one called Medieval Dynasty. And same shit. Everything just takes way too fucking long. I'd like to know how y'all feel about that.
I agree. It does take
Y'all
a while.
agree or disagree?
I haven't played one so long, but that's probably one of the reasons why. I played like Conan Exiles with a group, and we were kind of doing some kind of like Roman versus something roleplay. It's one of those situations like once you got something built, like it's just like you don't want to getting destroyed, and then like when someone destroys it, it takes so long to build back up. I just kind of stopped caring after a while.
Yeah, I told
If I'm just playing solo, I don't really care.
Right. Artemisia wants to start playing Ark with me, and I told her, I said, like, for you, I'll download it, but like, I'm gonna get bitched at by all my friends. I told them I'm never downloading it again, but I'm not. I told her, I said, we playing on a fucking private, custom fucking server that we make. We're not going on no fucking server with other people. I'm not working for fucking weeks just to log on one day and where my base was is just grass. I'm not fucking going through that shit again.
I will agree. I did see one post on Instagram Threads. It's like the older I get, the more these games like start appealing to me, but the less time I have. Like I forget, that wasn't the exact words. Like it's more like the games are more marketed to like the older crowds lately, but we just don't have as much time as we used to. The older we get.
I get it.
Right, and that's the thing about, like, see, with survival games, yeah, they take forever to get shit done, but at the same time, if you could like get set up within like an hour on the game, I feel like it also would take a lot of the fun away from the game. So it's like, you know, it's really hard on the developers to try to find that balance. But the reason I'm complaining is because it seems like they're not trying to find a balance at all. It's just way, way too fucking slow. Like, you could bring it up, you could multiply it by 4. For most games, most survival games, I'll put the EXP multiplier on 4, and it'll feel kind of like it's being paced correctly.
No, I got you.
Oh, fuck.
So, and you said there's a Jurassic Park fucking
Yeah.
survival game? Let's hear about
Jurassic
this.
Park survival game. Alright. Saber Interactive
Jurassic
is
World.
bringing us Jurassic Park Survival, a new Jurassic Park game filled with the movie references and plenty of pointy-toothed predators. The single-player adventure focuses on first-person stealth and action. And from what we've seen so far, Jurassic Park Survival could one day be worthy of becoming one of the best stealth games yet. It's soon to tell in that regard, but one thing's for sure: a gripping single-player Jurassic Park experience is what franchise fans have always dreamed of since first laying eyes on Spielberg's classic. We know that Jurassic Park Survival takes place one day after the events of the original 1993 film, where you find yourself stranded on an infamous Isla Nublar island, surrounded by danger. It's still early for Saber, meaning we don't expect to see it among the new games for 2024. Still, the tense stealth gameplay and towering dinosaurs almost make me want to count Jurassic Park Survival as an upcoming horror game. With Saber promising that all of its dinosaurs will have their own distinct and adaptive behaviors, and that Isla Nublar will be teeming with life, this has quickly become one of our most anticipated upcoming PS5 games and upcoming Xbox Series X games. Keep on reading for all the latest Jurassic Park survival news, details, and more from World War Z developer. Nice. So it seems like it's gonna be like more of a horror game, and I can definitely see that. But so that part I like
have
about
to
it.
play with Artemisia. She's gonna force me to play that damn game.
That's the thing. The only thing I'm not feeling about this is it said single player. So like, I'm hoping there's some sort of co-op or online play up to like 4 to like 8 people, you know? Hopefully.
Yeah.
I think
So,
it's one of the story things, so it's probably going to be single.
We've covered on here World War Z video game. You said that was the same developers. So like, based off of what you know about that, how does that make you feel about this game?
I mean, World War Z doesn't cause me to feel fear. I mean, just some anxiety from like the zombies stacking up too much, but I wouldn't go with saying fear.
I agree. I hate that shit about like zombie games. They'll just put so many to the point where like it doesn't matter if you have a gun or not, and it's like this is not fun.
Charm City says they have a cinematic trailer from the Game Awards next year, hoping for some gameplay to be revealed next month. Last year. The trailer for what it looks like is awesome, and it looks nothing like World War Z. Honestly, I was a fan of the Jurassic Park movies. Like they scared the living piss out of me because I was like a 4-year-old when I watched them. Like now I'm like really into that type of like thriller type vibe. So like games, I'll probably play them. But if I could play this with one of you guys or something, that would be like the cherry on top. I'm definitely gonna get this game.
We can I wouldn't mind playing a survival game with all of y'all, but it's gonna have to be like PvE. I'm not doing survival games with PvP no more.
Yeah, that's what I meant. If it's like a PvE like survival game.
I have kind of a funny story involving Jurassic Park as far as like the old movies and stuff. The dude, like one of the main characters, I think his real name is Jeff Goldblum. Am I getting that right? Somebody fact check me on
Remember
that.
that name?
He played the Fly on some old ass movie. He was,
Didn't
you
he
know,
get eaten?
he also played something on fucking Thor Ragnarok. He was like the dude that owned or like ran the games and shit. No, y'all gotta know who I'm talking about. So, Jamie, pull up Jeff Goldblum, please.
Jeff Goldblum.
Is it Jeff Gold?
Oh, you're talking about the guy.
Yeah, the cool guy from Jurassic
Yeah.
Park. What about him?
Yeah. All right. So that dude, right? So the very first time I ever seen him, because I didn't watch the old Jurassic Park movies. I was a kid when he was the Jurassic Park guy, and I didn't watch scary movies because I was fucking scared of him. But now that I'm an adult, I don't watch scary movies because I'm fucking scared of him. So anyway,
So
I'm
you haven't
watching-
changed.
No, fuck all that, man. That shit's scary. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. But I'm watching Thor Ragnarok with my dad, and he starts telling me, he's like, you know who that guy is? Talking about Jeff Goldblum. And I'm like, he was like, he played the Fly. And I was like, on what? He's like, no, that was the name of the movie. But starts telling me, he was like, that dude, like he was like known for like getting chicks, like chicks loved that dude. And I'm looking at him on this Thor Ragnarok movie, and like he's all fucking skinny and everything. And I'm like, what were y'all doing back? Like I thought back then chicks liked, you know, men like fucking Rocky and Apollo Creed and shit. So like I just always, it would freak me out. And then there was like I was scrolling through TikTok, and there was the scene from Jurassic Park where like he gets up and starts walking over, and it's like the Jurassic theme is playing in the background, and I recognize his face, and I'm like, holy shit, that fucking dude was a hunk. No wonder he was getting bitches back in the day. That fucking
Yeah,
It's crazy
especially
to
he
me.
had like the, especially in a picture like this.
yeah, he had like it's kind of freaking me out, like what he used to look like when he was younger, and then what he looks like now. It looks like his shoulders shrunk in, which is a bone structure thing, and that kind of freaks me out. He had like a wide frame in Jurassic Park.
I remember him being skinny too in Jurassic Park. I just remember him having like, I don't know. He had
Pull
like
up
a cool vibe.
pull
about
up the
him.
video. That fucking dude was a hunk, bro. He looked like Han Solo.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
That's a bad
The ruffling
painting,
your
too.
Yeah. Let's see what other topics we got. Got some other stuff. Warcraft 3W 30th anniversary for Warcraft. Game Awards. It's this.
That soon?
Game Awards calls on fans to protect its brands.
We
Next
stop rigging
month.
voting.
Next month, the Game Awards celebrates its 10th anniversary. As the leading award show in the gaming space, it's a premier presentation for gamers worldwide, with awards being dished out, new games being teased, and updates being revealed. This year's event, which will take place on December 12th, is set to be a monumental showcase. In the run-up to the event, the Game Awards has posted an email revealing to fans that's trying to secure registration with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, legitimizing the brand. It has called on those same fans to bolster the application to help secure the trademark. Not gonna lie, I have no idea what I just read there.
I don't even know what you just read either. Didn't get none of that.
I honestly want to know what y'all think is going to win Game of the Year.
Fucking
As
Zero.
of right now, it should be. Well, Sparking Zero, sure, but Sparking Zero, there's Space Marine 2 and Black Myth Wukong. But I think I heard something a little while ago that
All the
IGN
fire
and
from
other
Black
companies
Wukong is gone.
are gonna.
Nobody's talking about that game no more.
They
Well,
might vote for it.
I will
might
say,
vote
And the only
Oh.
thing keeping Space Marines 2 alive is their fans are such a cult, they can't fucking stop talking about it. It's the only thing they can
Facts.
talk about.
Bruh, so true.
I will say, I haven't heard many bad things about Black Myth Wukong versus. I'm seeing a lot of bad things about Sparking Zero Online. Like mainly about people's gameplay and how cheap people play. Like the only complaint
Motherfuckers are still playing it.
Yeah, actually they lost about 90% of their player base, which is not like a bad thing. That's kind of a normal, like all the hype for games died down like fairly quickly. Like even Black Myth Wukong went through this where like in the beginning you see like tens of thousands of viewers on Twitch watching all the like top streamers watching Black Myth Wukong. Now it's dropped
I
down to
remember.
like 1,000 maybe. And the same happened with
remember the
Sparking
decline.
Zero. So it's a normal thing. But I will say like the only complaint I've seen about Black Myth Wukong is probably from you, Hunter. That it's not even
It's
about
not
Wukong.
Exactly. Everybody that stops playing it keeps saying that's why they stopped. It's not Wukong. My God. It's the very first fucking cutscene is Wukong, and then you start playing and like you're not Wukong. Fucking dumb. It's fucking it's betrayal. It's like they owe everybody that paid for that game, the developers owe them a refund. This false advertising. If I put out a game and called it Goku's life story and you playing as Gohan, that's not what I said.
That's the right way to play the game. What are you talking about?
Alright, you fucking Gohan fan. The people that you could like from Dragon Ball Z, you chose the pacifist. Ugh. It's
Honestly,
a show about warriors.
it honestly
Honestly, it kind of annoys me that he because it's the idea that he just went from I'm ready to fight. I'm talking about Cell Saga specifically. He was ready to fight. He was all ready to go save Piccolo. All this when Piccolo's fighting the androids and Cell, he's ready to go. Then he has a training montage with his father. It turns into Super Saiyan. They go chill out for a day, and then he says, "Oh, now I'm gonna go line up with my father. I've been doing this for years. I'm gonna go line up with my father, and my father's gonna fight Cell. And when I fight, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna try to talk him down." That hasn't worked this whole time, Gohan. You know this. Why would you think now's the time to try to talk him down? Of all times, Gohan, you've dealt with this situation.
It's just like, why can't you
And-
fucking be a fighter? Like, as smart as Gohan is, he should be able to understand that there are times, especially right now here in the fucking Cell games, that you have to fight. Like, what happens if you don't fight Cell? What happens if you just let Cell does what Cell wants to do? What happens? Does anybody know? Is it world destruction? Yes. Is it terrible? Yes. Is it like you have to fight sometimes? Go on.
That got
Spoken like a
crazy.
true Vegeta fan.
I'm glad we brought up Gohan. I wanted to ask y'all, do y'all think that the Beast transformation is a Saiyan transformation, a human transformation, or exclusive to Saiyan humans?
I think that's a Supreme Kai like variation, like old Kai, like power boost variation.
So you don't think characters like Krillin and Yamcha and Tien, you don't think they could unlock a Beast transformation?
No, I think it has to do with Saiyan. It's like a hybrid Supreme Kai Saiyan, because like one of my coworkers brought it up to me saying it's like full potential unlock plus rage, but I feel like that's the rage because of his human Saiyan hybrid, and he's got the Supreme Kai unlock ability. What the fuck? Someone just played someone played Backstreet Boys, but the fart version on Twitch.
I think.
Go ahead,
I don't see that. I don't see that happening because fucking Goku Black would have had a beast mode instead of a rose mode.
He's
It
not
was a
human.
Kai
He's not
thing.
really.
He's not human.
He's just staying. At that point, he's just staying. What I'm
yeah.
gonna say is that like it is on Xenoverse, but they gave beast mode to everyone. So it's possible that the amplification from Elder Kai is what maybe allows the Kai energy. Might be what
Unlock
allows it.
potential. A Mystic
Yeah.
Gohan transformation.
So like Mystic could be like the first stage of that, right? And then potential Unleashed or Mystic State is also something every character can use as well. So
Exactly.
maybe it's just it's rage boost plus that Gohan, he had like Super Saiyan already, right? So Super Saiyan 2 already. So maybe that's also amplifying Gohan as well. But like when it comes to like the rest of those characters or race types, since they're all able to get it, maybe it's Elder Kai boost plus rage boost.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to see a transformation with Krillin? Because we have one with TN. You know, he grows those arms out of his shoulder blades.
But he needs
barely
something new
see it.
now in order to rival Goku.
Who, Krillin? You want Krillin to rival Goku?
I want the Z fighters in general to rival Goku. They ain't got to be on his level, but they need to be around.
I would be okay with like Goku and Vegeta's at the top, and the next tier
Mhm.
is Gohan and Piccolo, and then right on their tails is the rest of the Z fighters. Like if like Krillin and TN, and I mean I'd like to see Yamcha, but that's not gonna happen. You know, if they could be like right there, like the reason
You know,
Piccolo and
that's-
Gohan keep training is because they're gonna get passed up by Krillin and TN. If not, I would like to see that. But as far as putting everybody on the same level as Goku and Vegeta, that's too much. Fuck all that shit, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to see more of Yon. Sure. Not gonna lie.
Nah, we good. We good, my guy. We don't need him.
Hater.
Throw him away.
Hater.
'Cause,
Throw him away.
everyone, I'm pretty sure everyone's just trolling online when they say like their arguments are like he couldn't even defeat a plant. He defeated the Cyberman. He just turned his back and like let his guard down and then got like suicide bombing on.
That Cyberman defeated himself. What are you talking?
No, he defeated him. He was down for the count, and Yamcha walked away, and then just got like double leg wrapped around and exploded on. Pause. So he won that
thing
fight.
is, my thing about Yamcha is it's a unique and cool move set. The Wolf Fang Fist, the Spirit Ball. I mean, these are things that other characters don't have attacks close to this. This is very unique moves that Yamcha has, and they are just thrown away. They're just tossed in the garbage, and we haven't seen any since fucking Dragon Ball, which really sucks.
Give it to Krillin.
Yeah,
Shut the fuck up.
I will say, like maybe the Wolf Fang Fist might be a pain in the ass to animate because it's like what, like 20 punches versus like, and like even the Spirit Ball is like 20 hits. You know, he's like waving his finger like all over the place and controlling that thing. Like maybe they just want like simple beams to animate to make things quicker.
Dude, if they get into like another big tournament like the Universal Tournament, the Spirit Ball has a lot of potential in a setting like that. You know, when we
Imagine
have like
mini
a
Destructo Disc.
Was that
Imagine it's a mini Destructo Disc.
any Destructo Disc? That'd be kind of cool.
Just,
you mean
just
like the
waving
one
around
Frieza made?
That was like a
Yeah, I mean,
size
that's
destructo
actually-
disc, pink or purple.
That's actually a good idea though. Like if Krillin and Yamcha trained together and started like, this is how I do the Destructo Disc, this is how I do the Spirit Ball. If they could come together and mix those two, where they could have a controlled, and then like, okay, it doesn't really have to be a tournament. Next time Frieza shows up on Earth, I mean, he brought 5,000 men with him, so you get rid of a lot of fodder by just tossing out a few little Destructo Discs that you can control and just waving that shit around. You could make Yamcha look badass like that easily, and you don't have to give him such a massive power up. Whereas like people are like, "Oh, dude, maybe he's the same level as Blue," like they say about fucking Krillin. Dragon Ball fans are so stupid.
It'd be sick if, remember how like Krillin defeated all the Cybermen with that scatter Kamehameha thing?
Yeah,
Mhm.
That was
like it was 3 of them.
Yeah, he defeated it, but it was like, anyways, it would be sick if he had like a scatter Destructo Disc where he throws one and it splits into like a bunch of mini ones and slices up the enemy.
Or 3 different enemies or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like you could, like if you brought like another Frieza invasion and like Yamcha's there and he uses Wolfang Fist on like someone from the Ginyu Force or like whatever the new version of the Ginyu Force is and beats him like that would be a cool moment for Yamcha to shine. Somebody that's kind of strong but not like the main guy, Like our villains we have villains where like they have teammates, buddies that have, like come in different tiers, and that's how Goku is the main fucking boss on our side, and then you have other tiers going down. Why don't we use these other tiers?
Yeah, like Bleach does a good job of keeping like the lower tiered main good guys like usable. Like Blaine can back me up on this.
Oh god, I hate the new fucking arc though, bro. They killed off so many people, and I'm sad about it.
Spoilers.
I'm not gonna say who. Fuck.
I thought they only killed off one person. Oh no, they had to kill off at least two.
Bro. I'm so pissed
killed
off
them all.
about it. Yes, bro, all of them are dead.
Another one, now that you bring it up, One Piece also does a pretty good job of including the whole crew.
Yeah, I like that
Killed
shit.
his dog.
But Ninja, you never gonna watch Bleach.
They killed his dog.
I will say, if it wasn't
John
for
Wick?
maybe, wait, whose dog?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just talking.
That's some I Am Legend shit. That shit fucked me up for a whole day.
No, they have multiple endings to that movie.
What, he said that?
Well, like the book was about vampires and stuff, not zombies.
What the fuck?
Oh, you're
Yeah.
the Discord guy, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I will say, if it wasn't for Dragon Ball creating that, these characters are now useless, don't ever use them again. Probably like these other animes, probably wouldn't have been like, we gotta make these guys useful, bro. We're seeing all the bad backlash from the fans. They want the old character to be used still. Possibly, not 100% on that.
I mean, it's not always about power. Like, if power wasn't always the only way you were gonna win, and technique was more important, that'd be great. Like, it's cool to see Goku punch a guy really hard and maybe shoot out on the Kamehameha, whatever, here and there. But I'd like to see techniques like the Maofuba, legitimately. Sparking Zero, Gohan, Gohan Black, Mafuba wins today. That should have win how it works. No, we gotta have Goku and Vegeta turn into Vegito and go Super Saiyan Blue, whatever.
Yeah, that's why we
And
keep
power
having these shows like GT and Daima that bring them back to kid form, and because you can only get so fucking strong, Like when Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was confirmed to be able to blow up an entire galaxy with a single key blast. Like, that's kind of, that's in a realm where just none of these fights are gonna be exciting anymore. It's just fucking too much.
Alright, so I think we've covered over this topic, but breaking news. Fortnite OG returns permanently in December. All channel CH1 seasons, season 1 through 10 will return monthly. Only OG loot plus supports both builds and zero build. Announced at the finale and or the Game Awards.
It must be why my Fortnite won't load up right now.
Yeah, I didn't play.
upgrade.
I didn't play during like the original time. I started playing during no build. So I thought that it already returned though. The build.
It is
People
so.
made mode.
Huh?
People have made mode.
No, they're talking about the OG mode. Is like the map and the weapons that are on the map. And right now,
like
for
Reload.
November, we have a 1 month long battle pass that's in the second season of
Chapter
which
2.
is still before zero build was ever made. And that's why the map is all like fucking big ass fields and shit. And you ain't got nothing to hide behind. But it's I really, me and Terry been saying this. They need to, like, there's so many people that want to complain about, oh, Fortnite's not Fortnite no more, and OG Fortnite was the best. But then at the same time, like, there's a reason we moved on from that. Like, this shit got boring. You can only do the same thing for so long. Like, really, the best thing for them to do is to have a game mode called OG Fortnite that you can play, like reload mode or rocket racing mode, or and like you want to play the new shit, go on fucking battle royale or zero build. If you want to play the old shit, go on OG Fortnite. You're not gonna have a shortage of players or any of those three. Like, Fortnite will forever be popular as long as they keep doing what they're doing. It's an absolutely perfect formula, and they're not very greedy when it comes. I mean, they're starting to look more and more greedy now that they lost whoever that guy was in charge, but still have faith in Epic Games. I've always trusted them. They always seem to be doing shit really good. I think the best move is to come out with a game mode that's OG Fortnite and just let us have either or. Stop trying to please everybody with, like, at the same time.
Yeah, I had a feeling you had more to say about it than I would. But so this is different than the other. So it's just the maps that are coming back. Sounds like.
Yeah, correct. Well, the maps and the weapons on the maps as well. Each season or each chapter, you're gonna have like different weapons on the map. Like whenever the season was not the whole season, but like a certain chapter from the season was Star Wars themed. There was a blaster that was the best gun that you could ever get in Fortnite. It was amazing. I get it any chance I get. It's a laser blaster that the stormtroopers use in the show, and it's got infinite ammo, and it just overheats if you shoot it too much. I fucking loved it. You're not gonna see that every time because that's specific to Star Wars. So it's different things like that.
I'm stuck in the game. All right,
Yeah.
fuck this game.
Blaine,
What?
Life.
you're kind of new
Life?
to Fortnite.
What about it?
How do you feel about it?
Thinks you're trash.
How do I feel about Fortnite? That's chill. Still hate it to
No,
this day, though.
the news that Squall just said, OG Fortnite being permanent. I don't think it's true.
Oh, I think they
it's-
should do a game mode for it. Honestly,
If it's gonna be permanent, it's gonna be a game mode. I really don't
Yeah.
think Epic Games is stupid enough to stop making season updates. That's what
Yeah.
brings in new players.
facts.
When Fortnite like first got popular back in the OG days with the maps that we're seeing right now, I had friends begging me to download it. Oh, it's free, it's free. Finally, I did, and I was like, this fucking game sucks, and I deleted it. And then it starts coming out with some of this new shit, and I'm like, hey, it's fucking fun. And then, you know, I got a friend of mine who, like, me and him harassed the hell out of Blaine. Basically, we broke his brain until we made him get it, because it's a fun fucking game.
And the thing is I introduced Hunter to him.
Yeah. And we teamed up to make Blaine lose his fucking mind until he downloaded Fortnite.
For
And
a
we-
solid
and that's
week.
better than that.
That sounds like a joke, but me and him would literally like just think about it, and I would just text Blaine, and then I would text Ethan and be like, make sure you remind Blaine to download Fortnite today.
Like I was waking up to download Fortnite, download Fortnite. I'm it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting up to go to work, and that's the first thing I see is download
We
Fortnite.
were on
download
shifts.
Fortnite. Download Fortnite.
We didn't let Blaine go a whole 4 hours without being told to download Fortnite.
And I got like, bruh, I'm never gonna hear the end of this shit. I'm downloading it, and now I have it.
And now he
and
loves
now I
it.
play it. Yeah, I hate it. It makes me want to kill myself all the time.
Bro, the amount of hate Fortnite got in the early days is crazy though. Like I saw people like derangement syndrome, I'll put it like that. It was crazy. Straight up people were
I didn't
like,
like it because I didn't know how to build.
I didn't really need to worry about that. Like you start shooting people's stuff from below them, they're gone. You know?
Yeah, it's all fun and
Well, that's
games,
what
so
they
they hit a clip on your ass.
They can
The
try.
Next thing you know, you got killed by TTV. Some, and I'm just like, fuck this shit.
Building, like, I love
Over here
the
trying to build a
concept.
wall.
I always said, like,
Build
there
limit.
needs to be a fucking limit, dude. Like, don't let me build more than like 2 stories high or some shit, because like I'll go to shoot somebody. I tried to play build mode, bro, and like I shoot somebody, and then suddenly I'm looking at the fucking Eiffel Tower, like they fucking way up there. I can't even see them to be able to shoot them, and they up there sniping me and shit. It's just fucking stupid. But the concept, like if I'm in an open field and I start getting shot at, you know, if I could just be able to put up a wall right quick, like that would be nice. But it goes overboard.
I mean, it'd help if you could probably like destroy it early. Like you hit like a critical point when you're shooting, it just destroys the whole build early. I think that'd be like a great idea overall.
I feel like
But
that
they
would
don't.
get so aggravating.
Better than them building a whole house.
Real question involving Fortnite is Squall Rush ever gonna play as a skin that's not Goku?
The answer is no.
Come on, you know better. You know better than that. Come on now. Stick to my.
Squall, would you play as Deku? They have that skin.
Maybe.
I want
Can't
them
shoot
to add
them,
bleach
probably.
characters.
Didn't they do that already?
Pretty sure they did. Yeah, pretty sure. Go look it
I
up.
don't think they did.
Jamie, pull
I'm
up.
going to.
Type in Fortnite Bleach.
Hold up, Jamie.
Yeah, pull up
Pretty
what?
sure I've seen Ichigo. I'm pretty sure Ichigo killed me in a game.
You said there's a Bleach character in Fortnite?
Pretty
Yeah, they
fucking
did
sure,
already.
dog. I don't think they had like a whole like involved them in the season or anything, but yeah, there you go. There he is right there.
Shit. I would
Yeah.
be Ichigo.
And y'all are
Ichigo's
real Bleach
pretty
friends.
Heck,
I'm supposed to be real Bleach fans. I can't believe it.
cool.
Can't believe it.
Seven Ninja always with the low key shade.
Bleach fan. They got Jujutsu Kaisen skins too,
Yeah.
bro. I can't tell you how many times I got killed by that Kakashi ripoff.
You know,
Yeah, no. There's a video that says I'm not watching the video, but it says the video denies the existence of a Fortnite X Bleach collaboration. So I don't think they came with one yet. And that was November 4th, 2024.
He's saying what I'm looking at right now on my screen is all Photoshop. That's what you telling me?
Yes. But they be photoshopped some wild shit, bro. They
I
photoshopped
completely
Trump
believe it.
They
Yeah.
photoshopped Trump into
I saw the
Fortnite.
Trump one. I got excited as a motherfucker. I didn't even fact check. I fucking went straight to Fortnite on my Xbox. I'm fucking whatever V-Bucks I got is about to be gone.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be playing Fortnite as Big Dick Donald. We're running around. I'm gonna have the game chat on and everything. No taxation without representation. I'm gonna be saying all kind of shit. You were a good player, but you weren't better than me. Maybe better luck next time. You shot at me. You clipped my ear. That was as much as you could get. But
Don't be singing at 56.
gotta do. I can't talk like Donald Trump
Minimum.
without like putting my hand up with like the little okay sign, like with the
Mhm.
finger and the thumb. Like I can't talk like him without doing that. Like,
You gotta hit him. You gotta hit that dance too. whatever the Trump shuffle is. What?
Trump's
Mm.
shuffle. I gotta
Mhm.
see this now.
Oh. Whatever that mess is.
hold on, Squall. You
Like
never
that.
saw the Donald Trump shuffle?
I'm pretty sure I have an idea of what that looks like. I just can't. Yeah, this one.
Oh, look at him! There it is, motherfucking Hulk Hogan doing the Trump shuffle, boy, with the largest arms in the world, brother. Fucking right, what I do? You know he's old. Look at him, bro.
Man.
I gotta
That
switch
switch
up
gotta
the
be
seat.
at least 100. You know that dude's racist as fuck.
Who?
Hulk Hogan.
I believe it.
I remember like when people first started talking about that, they were like surprised as hell to find out Hulk Hogan was racist. And I'm like, he grew up in the 60s. There wasn't a whole lot of getting along going on back then.
All right. Let's see. Good news about the Switch successor. So I looked at the URL a little bit. Looks like it's gonna have backwards compatibility.
on for what? I'm gonna be honest, like fuck Nintendo. Like I'm boycotting Nintendo. All that shit that's going on with Power World after what I found out, what I told you the other day, I'm boycotting Nintendo, and I urge all gamers to do so as well.
Oh yeah, you should like tell us a story about that a little bit.
So I found out. I wish I could remember the name of the creator on YouTube that covered it, because he did a very good job of explaining exactly what's going on. But basically, the things that Nintendo is bringing the Power developers to court for, Nintendo knows for a fact that they're not gonna win in court. Like they would literally have to prove that Power World copy and pasted Nintendo's coding to make their game, which they know didn't happen. But the thing is, the reason that they're doing it is because the court cost and the time that it's going to take away from them is going to hurt them as far as developing, and they're still in the development stage. It's just a game preview that's out right now. And so they're basically just bullying them, trying to make them give up, like just to be dicks. Which is like, if that's not saying I'm a bad person, I don't know what is.
Yeah,
Like,
actually,
you have this indie, developer that is doing phenomenally, I mean, these guys, they were making this shit like at their house and shit. You know, this wasn't some big company. You know, this is an indie developer, and they're seeing great success. And you're this big company who has had everything you ever wanted for the last literally over 100 years, and you're just like stomping on them. Like, you're not like, what you're saying is that you're not here for the gamers. You're not here for the audience. You're not here for us, the people. You just want money in your pockets. So I'm full boycott Nintendo.
I kind of wanted to hear Charm City's input on this, because like he was like, he had an article where he was like stating that like Power World like fully knew about like the lawsuit months before it was revealed, and like the things that they were being sued upon and stuff like that.
They don't even know. Our world has no idea what specifically they're being sued for. They still have not found that out yet. That's still being withheld from them. So they can't even make a defense to be ready for court until they go to court. And then they're going to have to ask for like more time once they find out so that they can build a defense. And Nintendo is they're doing shit like that on purpose to make them, whether they win or lose, is going to take time and money away from the Power World developers that they already don't fucking have, because they're a small indie company. And it's just Nintendo pushing them around, kicking them off the ladder before they get to the top.
So he's saying they have released it, and they knew then they weren't just ready to reveal it. Yeah, and that they do know what they're being sued over.
I mean, that's fine and that's cool and everything. It's not like they're gonna lose, but it's the fact that Nintendo is doing this specifically just to hurt them. Nintendo's not gonna win. The things that they are bringing them to court for, they already know that Power World didn't actually copy their coding. It's not like the art style and everything like people initially thought. It's like actual coding from the game that is patented by Nintendo. And they literally have different coding. You don't even have to fucking like it doesn't have to be some fucking this person is like, this witness says that power. No, like, you can look at the coding. You can just take the game apart virtually and just look at the coding and see that it's different. But it's gonna take time and money away from Power World's developers for all this shit to go over, which is just gonna hurt them more and more, because Nintendo they want to fuck over everybody and everything.
Yeah, I will say
whether they know or not, they're just being bullies, and that's fucked up. I don't support that.
I do agree with that. Taking them to court just to time them out, run them dry until they lose.
Yeah, and they know they're gonna lose. Nintendo knows that they don't actually have a chance at winning, but they have the money to spare. Nintendo's fucking been on top. They have plenty of money to spare. They're just doing that specifically to hinder Power World's shit. That's why I boycott Nintendo. I also urge anyone who likes Power World to find a way to fucking support it, because this is the kind of thing that, like, we're not fighting for the game Power World. We're fighting for Nintendo has too much power and they are using it in a corrupt way, and it's only gonna get worse. We see we can't go a whole week without hearing Nintendo's suing such and such. Nintendo's doing this to a streamer. Like, they fucking being dicks to everybody. Right now, Nintendo's like the main antagonist of the gaming community, in my eyes.
Charm City brings up a good point. When the Switch 2 is going to be revealed, Nintendo's going to be bigger than ever, so they're not slowing down anytime soon.
Well, but if enough people keep on bringing up stories like this of how Nintendo keeps being dicks and shit like that, Nintendo has a really bad taste in my mouth right now. And if more and more people hear about their true colors and shit, it don't matter what the fuck they come out with. Nobody wants to support Hitler. If you evil, bro. So, and what they doing is evil, like across the board. Can't think of a single person that would be like, actually, no, I completely agree with what Nintendo's doing.
Okay. Nintendo argues that Power World infringes on Japanese patents and names these 3 codes. I don't know what they are.
It's
program, game system, game device, and game processing method. What the hell is this?
Right. So they have. I can kind of explain it. So you have they have patents on game programming. Like there was one game from a long time ago that patented a certain program where on the loading screen you would have a mini game that you could play. And because they patented that program, no other gaming company could do that. And there's multiple cases of things like this where a lot of games would be able to be a lot better than they are if they weren't hindered by other people's patents on certain programs. I forgot.
You're saying you couldn't do a mini game on a loading screen because of Nintendo, or you'd have to?
No, not because of Nintendo. Because whatever developer had came up with that first, they patented that particular program. So because it was patented, other companies weren't allowed to make a game that had a mini game on the loading screen. Only that developer can use it because they own the rights to that specific program. And so one of the things that Nintendo is saying in court is they have it patented to where the mechanic of weakening an animal and then throwing a ball at it to be able to capture it as your own is patented by them. However, and the dude in the video that I saw had said this, and I don't know how true it is, but their patented program and coding for that is so specific that they're gonna get away with it because they call it a POW sphere instead of a ball, basically.
All right, so I found the patents and someone broke it down in simple terms. So one of these patents is which refers to a system for using capture items that can catch characters encountered in a virtual space, and another patent which refers to an aiming system for deployable such capture items, and another patent which refers to a system for rideable characters. So that's what Nintendo is suing Power World on.
Right, and Nintendo doesn't own there's plenty games where you can ride other characters. I mean, can't tell you how many animals I rode on Ark.
WoW alone has a lot of characters. WoW alone has so many mounts.
World of Warcraft.
Yeah, MMOs in general do that.
And that was one of the things the dude was talking about. Is it's such a specific coding that Nintendo has patented that you can still do it and just change it just a little bit, and you're gonna win on semantics if Nintendo brings you to court. That's the thing. Nintendo does know that they're not gonna win in court. They're just doing it to hurt the developers of Power.
See, trademark patents are designed to encourage and protect innovation. Without them, creators would have no monetary incentives to create awesome shit or have any kind of creative control of what they created. It's a double-edged sword. So I think like it's like not writing things. It's like the specific way like they're being written or something like that. That's my takeaway.
It's the coding that allows the character to ride them, is what it is.
Okay. So they're using
And,
the coding then?
Like, no, Nintendo is saying that they're using the coding when they know they're not. You don't have to, like, a developer can fucking make that coding without having to copy it from Nintendo's. That's not an incredibly difficult thing to do. There's plenty games that you can ride things. And like I said, the patent is just so specific that you can get around it, and people have been getting around it. I mean, if that's one of the things that Nintendo claims they have a leg to stand on in court, then why is Nintendo not going after Ubisoft? Because I can ride a horse in fucking Assassin's Creed. Why are they not going after Ark? Because I can ride any goddamn thing that I tame. Why are they not going after fucking any game where you can ride another character? Mario, well, that's a Nintendo game. I was gonna say Yoshi.
Alright, so a patent is the actual mechanic steps in the process of capturing a creature with the ball. Those are patents. I will say that it is very Pokemon like, sadly. They could have used a cube and it would have been all.
Another game is on a cube.
Oh
It's
no,
actually on Android, I think.
well they could have used a prism
mean-
then. A triangle.
They're not gonna win that. That's so dumb.
Yeah,
That's
it's
just
really
so
stupid.
bro.
Another really good example of, I wish I could remember the game specifically. I'm actually going to start looking it up on YouTube so I can find out. But it was a fucking game, like, kind of old because it was on 360. And it was like an open world kind of game. And one of the coding, like, mechanics programs, that's the word I'm looking for. One of the programs was that any enemy that you encounter in the game, like when you go up to a group of enemies and like one of them is like the captain of this group of fucking 10 guys, right? If like it's a character that has lines, like while fighting, has dialogue, this program allows that character to remember you and specific details from y'all fight. So like if you barely won but he lived, and then the next time you see this character in the game randomly, because it's an open world game, his dialogue will correlate with, like, he'll shit talk and be like, you barely won last time, it won't be like that this time. Other games can't use that program because I think it's Warner Brothers games that has it patented.
Some of Shadow and Mortar.
That's the one for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got ogres in it. And goblins.
Yeah. Sounds right.
Game.
And it was like I said, it's kind of old. It was on 360, and it's something that would have made open world games fucking amazing, but none of these other companies can use this program because they have it patented.
So if like a line like that is patented, like I can see the sphere using capturing device be patented. I don't know. Kind of weird to say.
Patented. Yeah, no, I agree. I'm rooting for. I'm not like rooting for Power World over Nintendo. I'm rooting for the underdog, like the people that are trying to make fun games for the gamers instead of the big corporation that's just trying to hold on to as much money and monopolize everything as possible. That's what I'm rooting for.
I agree with that. Wow, it's not looking good. You know, Nintendo has big boy pockets, and I can't see it going against them. Sadly.
Only way it can go against them is if the gaming community comes together and stops supporting this behavior by giving Nintendo more and more money. It's supposed to be consequences when you do something bad.
Yeah. I mean, if it's legally, like, they're in the right to do so. So it's not really considered bad. It's not a moral battle for them to do it, for sure. But legally, they're in their rights to do so. And then on top of that, Nintendo, like, they're not specifically targeting a certain demographic. Well, they might be, but like a lot of their systems and consoles are for people of all ages, and like a lot of the kids are very like it's not really targeted toward kids, but kids are very into like Nintendo's like games because like they got kid-like games and all that stuff. And so
well, they're
like,
mostly family friendly.
Yeah, family friendly kids and stuff like that. Like kids are not going to be interested in lawsuits. It might go over their head if they hear it most of the time. So to them, they're not even seeing like Pal World being sued by Nintendo, and like they're not going to care. So they're gonna be like going up to mommy and daddy like, hey, buy me this Nintendo Switch. And if they got the money and the funds, Christmas is coming up, they're gonna get me the Nintendo Switch or the Nintendo games.
Right, but that's kind of that's the thing, is that we live in a world now where the kids that are playing video games, their parents are gamers too. Like it's not like when me and you grew up and like our parents fucking, it didn't matter what the game was, it's called a Nintendo. You know, they don't know nothing about gaming. So, and the thing is, the kids are not the ones spending the money. The kids don't have jobs and then buy their own shit. They ask the parents. So if enough people know about this and like, hey, no, like Nintendo's bad, we're not supporting them. We're not doing that. Well, when the kid, like if my kid said, Daddy, I want the new Nintendo Switch, and I'd be like, how much does it cost? $5? No, I'm still not getting it because fuck Nintendo. And then, you know, my kid would cry, and that's okay. You need to cry when you're a kid, so you don't cry when you're an adult. Suck it up. Be a man. Go in your room. Fucking loser.
Hunter's gonna be a great dad.
There are consequences. What do you think would happen when they came out with the game? When they came out with Pokemon with guns and then it took off? Should have came up with a more original idea and characters when it didn't have to matter if it was Nintendo. Nintendo has always been the brand you can trust to leave with your kids. Yeah, true. Like,
no, there's part of me that agrees with it because it's like, yeah, you know, be original and do your own thing. But at the same time, the idea behind Power World, like, is just Pokemon with guns and like shit like that. It's also something that like people have talked about for years. Like, man, like, wouldn't it be cool if Pokemon was just a little more edgy, you know? And then on top of that, you had, well, I forgot my second point that I was gonna make, but it was better than that point.
I actually thought that like the Pokemon with guns was not made by Power World. I thought that was like the fans that came up with that saying.
It's not even like people keep saying Power World is Pokemon with guns, but to me, Power World is a survival game mixed with a Pokemon game.
Yes.
It's like if you mix Ark and Pokemon. That's what it is to me. Yes. And that's like really fun. That's what makes it really fun for me.
Nintendo's
read what he said again so I can try to remember. Oh, the family friendly thing. Yeah, that's not always the fucking case. Nintendo fucking went really silent for like a while whenever Conker's Bad Fur Day came out. Like, it's bad. It doesn't matter whether the games and the shit that they make is family friendly or not. When they're doing bad shit and making the world a worse place for us gamers need to recognize that and act on it.
Okay.
Or at least should. I don't want to say need.
That's kind of a diamond in the rough, though. Like Conker's Bad Fur Day. Like when you think of Nintendo, you think of like Pokemon, Zelda, Mario, like all games you can give to your kids. When you think of like Xbox, you think of like Halo, Call of Duty. Not many games you want to like have your kid be playing. You think of like PlayStation, you think of like God of War, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro. It's like a mixed bag of games like you would want your kid to play and not want to play. So like, if
I get that, but at the same time, we adults are the ones that are spending the money, and we, the gamers that are adults that are buying this shit, we're being hurt by a lot of what Nintendo's doing. It's not just this shit against Power World; it's the shit that they're doing. Anytime a streamer plays a Nintendo game, they get fucking hit by Nintendo, and it's wrong and it's evil, and there's no reason to, oh well, they make family friendly games, so let's just let them be dicks. No, that's fucking stupid.
Seven Ninja Blaine, me and Hunter have been taking up a lot of time. What's your guys' thoughts on everything? Like is Nintendo in the right legally? Because we know morally it's kind of like we could go without it, but are they in the right legally? And like would you like let your kids have a Nintendo?
I really wouldn't give a flying fuck what my kid played, honestly. Like, let them play what they want to play.
But you would
if
let
I
your
was
kid,
Nintendo, I'd let them play whatever.
you would let them play you don't know, you probably don't know Conker's Bad Fur Day.
No, but
Yeah,
Brian
no,
would
really.
let his kid play Grand Theft Auto, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, for sure.
My thing-
Oh, for sure.
Oh god.
My thing is, I wouldn't even let my kids play video games, period. Like, until they get to like middle school.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I'm
I
not
don't-
going like 7 years old. Like, let them play
We're
whatever.
not gonna
the
have some
fuck.
iPad kid with no attention span. Like, fuck all that shit. Go outside, build your immune system, learn how to fight, come back with blood dripping from you.
Yeah. Like, if I do let them play video games, it's not gonna be they gonna sit around all summer playing video games. They're gonna have like, I
Exactly.
don't know, they could play it after dinner till bedtime.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have some out of shape kid. That's not
Yeah.
like
But like,
that shouldn't
yeah,
ever be a thing.
well, like if they wanted to play Pokemon or Zelda, I'll let them. I really don't give a fuck.
Of course.
I'm not just gonna
And it-
buy them
Like, give them a
systems, though.
routine.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna buy them systems either. Like they're gonna have to work for it, like chores or some
You give
shit.
them loans.
Yeah. They're gonna have to like
what?
work for it. I'm not gonna be like, okay, you want
Yeah.
it, you can have it. I'm not spoiling my kids at all, like
Well, you
that.
pay them.
Not-
But like I don't know. It depends on the
get it.
economy,
Smith.
honestly.
I mean,
But
I'm
Depends
just
on the
saying, like,
economy by then.
$100
Get them an
a lot.
Xbox and make them play.
Oh yeah,
Fortnite.
no, I'm not gonna give them $100 a week, bruh. Like,
No.
fuck that. I was 18, not 18. I was 17, making 300 a week. Nah, then I'm about to make a quarter of what I was making or whatever the fuck. I'm
My
not gonna.
first job, like the way that I bought my first Xbox, I was 10 years old working at a turtle farm, and Mr. Linden, he would pay us $1 a basket. So if you filled up a basket of turtle eggs, that was $1, and I made like $300 the whole summer.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I bought an Xbox 360 for myself because Santa Claus didn't do it.
Exactly. Like, yeah, okay, if they want a system, they might get it for Christmas, but it's not gonna be like every year thing. Like, ooh, the PlayStation 32 came out. Can I have it? No. No. You got the PlayStation 31 4 years ago. Buy it yourself.
Yeah, my kid's not getting the PlayStation 5 Pro for damn sure.
Oh, facts.
What
Oh,
about you, Seven
like-
Ninja? Oh, go ahead, Blaine.
how do I see it? Like, one, I'm like, it's all stupid. Like, they suing them for no fuck reason. Like, let someone enjoy a game. They not in it for the people. They in it for the money. And I hate people like that. Okay, I don't hate people like that. Hate's a strong word. I dislike people like that.
Double hate them for you. I take that
Yeah,
you
about
should
to say.
have.
Hunter, I hate no man. But Hunter hates the men for me. Why have him around?
As long as he
So-
ain't doing it. So you stop.
So it's, I don't know. It's all stupid in my opinion. I wouldn't do it if I was Nintendo, honestly. Like I'm already like $1 billion company. What the like? I got nothing to like. At that point, they're just bored and have nothing else to do.
What do you think, Seven Ninja? What are your thoughts on like legally, right? Would you let your kids buy a Nintendo?
Honestly, I'm gonna put it like this. I don't think they're gonna win, and the simple fact is, like, they got percentages of catching something. Like, it doesn't mean anything. Like, they're like percentage things like that have been things for years. We have loot boxes for a thing, so it's like them doing that is. I don't see that working. I'm gonna be real with you. It being spears, I mean, maybe they say like, hey, just change it to like a triangle, whatever. I can see maybe that being a possibility, but in the grand scheme of things, I still don't think it should work. Just because catching something in general, there are other games that allow you to catch things. And it's not like you're just catching Pokemon. You can catch people. But like, I don't understand. And it's not like you're just like, you know, I'm catching like Pokemon or pals, right? To fight other pals, like you can use them to actually help build your world and stuff like that. So it's not even like they're just fully copying what Pokemon is. This seems more like a ploy. I don't know if you guys saw. I said like I think after hours, but I sent like a video, and the guy was literally saying like, I think they partnered with like Sony partnered like with Aniplex, and they're supposed to be doing like anime for like Power World. And like, I think what's really going on here is we're seeing a IP, right? What Power World IP that's growing in a way that intellectual property. We're seeing an IP grow in a way where it's causing Nintendo to say to itself, "Hey, they're touching into our territory." The thing is, though, the only thing you could really go with is that they look kind of like Pokemon. Like, there are other things that look kind of like Pokemon that they're still trying to shut down. So, and they're still not winning that. So, I don't see it happening. I really don't. Maybe they change the spears. I mean, they're not called Pokeballs, but they change the spears into triangles or whatever. That it's nothing, because there's other games. You know, it just doesn't make sense. There's other games. They're not going to win that. Now, would I let my child play a Nintendo? I don't even play my own. Probably, like, I mean, it's one of those situations, like, would I do it? It's like, if I already had one, I probably would. I can't say I would outright completely say no to them. That being said, I don't buy Nintendo stuff like that anyway. So probably not, only on the idea that I probably won't buy it.
I agree with what you said about them. You know, maybe they'll have to change it into a triangle, but I also just feel like they wouldn't have put the game out if they didn't already know, like, this. If we're in danger of like copyright, you know, lawsuit and shit, they wouldn't have done it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the fact that the game is, you know, coming out, I mean, I know it's still a preview, but it's like, I'm sure, like, I don't think anyone's dumb enough to believe that they knew for a fact, oh, we could lose in court if we put this out, so let's still put it out. That doesn't fucking make sense.
Let's see. I probably would. What's it called? But if they're actually using the patents, that's an actual code, though, right?
Yeah, which they're not. It would have had to, like, be a developer working for Nintendo, copy the fucking codes onto a file, and then bring it to their new Power World fucking studios, and then paste that fucking code from the game into the Power World game. It's not the same code. It's just Nintendo swinging their dick around.
And we're 100% on that.
Yes, we are. That's why I'm so adamant about, telling the community, like, look into this. Seriously make a decision about it, because I personally feel like boycotting Nintendo is the right thing to do. At least enough to where we see a change in Nintendo's behavior, because I don't want to see Nintendo go away. So many of my favorite games come from Nintendo. Mario Party, Super Smash Bros, Star Fox 64. I grew up on a Nintendo 64. But at the same time, evil is evil.
Charm City says, damn near every game that gets sued is not the code. LOL. Yeah, we'll just change the topic. Let's see. Some of my favorite games. Honestly, like I only buy like Nintendos for like a couple games. Like Super Smash Bros. And Pokemon are the only games I buy Nintendos for. What's it called? Like all the other games, like some Mario games and Zelda games, that's kind of like a bonus to me. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, those are two fire ass games. So it's so fire that I'm willing to spend like a few hundred just to buy it and probably never play the system again. Other than that,
Yeah.
And like Super Smash Bros is a good friendly kid game that like I would like let my kids play. And Pokemon.
Yeah, it's a Super Smash Bros. And Mario Party and a lot of the Pokemon games are games that I would want my kid to grow up on instead of like Call of Duty and shit like that.
I know they like toned down the lobbies a lot in Call of Duty. I think it's to appeal to like the younger audience. Cause like we all know those PS3 and Xbox 360 days. Those
man,
yeah, those lobbies were
we
bad,
can't even
bro.
talk about some of the shit.
You just hear the N word with the hard R like every day,
yes.
bro. Multiple
Every
times a
day.
day.
Everybody in the whole world fucked my mom. If you was playing Call of Duty, it don't matter who it is. If I'm arguing with you, I know it's not gonna be a whole minute till you tell me that you fucked my mom.
You kick someone's ass, you just get like a world full of like hate from like the other side. You just beat. Like,
Yeah.
I remember I hopped on for like Call of Duty Black Ops 3 for the first time in a while. And this dude was just like getting on me. Oh, use the easiest weapon in the book or in the game. You got no skill. I'm like, what? It is? He's like, what? You don't go to school? And like all this shit. I was like, oh my god, bro, shut the hell up.
No,
Jeez,
my thing was just like,
We used to get on Call of Duty just to talk shit. I didn't even fucking play it that good. We would just, like, me and my friends, like, we would gather up at one of our friends' houses and just take turns talking shit on Call of Duty to see who could, like, talk shit the best. Like, we would actually have competition. Dude, Hunter's really good at talking shit. Like, shit like that.
no, my thing is you end up straight whooping somebody's ass, and next thing you know, they have your IP address. Fucking, they know where you live. Your mom's maiden name. They know the fucking name of your dog that died when you was 8. Bro, it got wild.
The worst fucking shit, the most toxic person of all time was my, well, I'm not his friend no more, but the dude named Guy, G-U-Y. I'm not gonna say his last name because that would be rude. But this dude, he used to argue with people. He used to get, like, under people's skin, like, really fucking bad, to the point where they would be messaging him, and then he would be like, yeah, my name's Hunter, bro, my phone number, and he would give him my phone number, and like, I would get phone calls, like, people would be bitching, like, fuck you, motherfucker, and I'd be like, who the fuck is this?
Did I tell you guys about the, like, after this little comment, I'm gonna bring up Charm City's topic. But did I tell you about, like, the one meme I saw on Instagram where it's like, like women are like guys don't never have to deal with drama, and it's just a Call of Duty lobby. like the Call of Duty lobby ends. The Call of Duty lobby
know
ends,
our
and you just
struggles.
hear, "Fuck you, anal Ben. I don't give a fuck what you say." And like the other guys are just yelling back, "Man, fuck you, bitch ass nigga," and like all this shit.
Oh.
Oh, don't put attention on it, Ninja.
I didn't say what the hard are. It's fine.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's
nigga
fine.
didn't say
Completely
anything.
fine. Yeah.
Every gun has a trigger. Well, it's not a gun if it doesn't have a trigger.
No. We're good.
All right. So Charm City wanted us to. He brought up this one. Who's a good question I thought about a while back. Let me bring this one up. How many hours is too many hours of gaming?
Day?
Let's see. Wait, you said a day or a gay?
A gay. How many hours is too many hours a gay?
Well, because I'm confused why Blaine started laughing.
Because man was like a day. Not supposed to.
Like, is it
fucking-
how many hours a day? How many hours a week? Like, what are we
Yeah.
talking about here?
Let's go easy. Let's go with a day. So here he puts in casual gamers usually enjoy 1 to 2 hours a day. 7 to
What?
10 hours a week. Enthusiasts and streamers usually spend 3 to 5 hours a day. And then content creators and competitors spend about 30 hours weekly. 30 hours plus to practice, stream, or content create. So
Let's
let's
go
start with
first.
casual gamers. Like based off of this, 1 to 2 hours is normal. How many hours like a day is too much? Do you guys think?
I think it depends on
mean,
your
like-
life, like your schedule. Like, I don't have a job,
Yeah.
but I'm still a casual gamer. I also game for like fucking 5 hours a day minimum. You
Yeah.
know, but I'm not sitting there sweating like, oh, I gotta be the best. I gotta make it to whatever rank on Sparking 0 to get better than Squall. Like, no, like I'm fucking. But it's
feel
but
like
if I had like a full time, if I had a full time job where I work like 40 hours a week, you know, fucking 3 hours a day seems about right. But if I'm working
when-
overtime, then maybe like 1 hour a day. It always depends on your schedule.
I'm saying when I had a full-time job, I was working overtime every week. I was still on the game, like minimally, like 3 hours a night. I was going to bed at like 11. I'm not gonna lie to nobody. Hunter knows.
Let's see. For a casual gamer, definitely 2 hours. You got a full-time job, casual gamer. 2 hours, I think, is fine a day. If you got a full-time job, you're playing before your job. Like as soon as you wake up, as much time as you can get in for your job. And if you're playing,
Whoa.
like as soon as you get off your job, like as soon as you get home, straight on the game, like not even cooking yourself something to eat, not even getting yourself something to eat. You're like damn near addicted to
That's-
the game. I think
That
that's
is
too
an
much.
addiction.
That was my life when I worked
I
on
mean-
the road. Honestly,
Here's the thing
I
I'm
was
saying.
eating while playing the game.
What's up, Seven Ninja?
Here's the thing I'm saying. If you're getting your priorities done and you're just gaming, I don't think it's really a problem. I mean, if you do need to go outside and like go spend time with other people. But if you're getting your priorities done, it's whatever. Doing your job, whatever. Like, you know, I don't. And getting out sometimes, I don't think there's really an hour limit.
I
You
think
gotta
there
it's
is
a healthy balance.
I think
That's all,
there's a little
you gotta have healthy balance.
I think there's a little bit of too much, even if you are getting your shit done. I remember one time, like back on PS3 days, like, I would play Resistance Fallen Man all day, every day. Wake up, start playing, go to bed, like playing the game damn near. and then like I would do like mixed martial arts training, and like I remember like I was like 13, so like when my mom drove me to like my mixed martial arts training class, like there's like an ability on that game when you're like an alien, you can like see through walls and you see them as purple. Like I shit you not, like on the drive to my mixed martial arts class, I'm seeing purple through walls and shit. I was playing that game so much.
I completely
It sounds
believe
like
it
that
because
lobby syndrome.
I no, it's too much video game syndrome because my dad, I have a similar story. My dad I mean like a long time ago. I was in 5th grade when this happened. My dad got addicted to SOCOM 2 on PlayStation 2. Y'all remember that fucking game?
I think so. I remember I
It
played
was
on PSP.
yeah, it was you played as Navy SEALs. And my dad, we went to a McDonald's and we were like coming like to the counter to like make our orders, and it's like on like a corner and there's like a wall, and my dad, when he got to the corner, he fucking turned and slammed his back up against the wall and was like holding an invisible gun. And immediately in McDonald's, dog. And then immediately, like the moment he hit the wall, he like clicked back to reality, and he was like, "Oh my fucking god!" And I was just standing there laughing at him because I knew exactly what the fuck just happened. when we got back to the house, my dad unplugged the PlayStation, and put it in the closet.
No, I completely get that. I've played so much Rainbow Six Siege. There's not a camera I like, a security camera I don't see that I just want to shoot. Like I want to shoot them all. Like it's like they're not about to find out who I am. But again, with like the schedule thing, I think it depends on your type of job. Like since I've moved back home, I haven't really been playing the game that much because I've been out with friends and stuff, like Ninja was saying. But when you're in an environment where it's work and you go back to a hotel room and you like all your buddies are kind of like coworkers and not friends, it's kind of you have nothing to do, so you get on to the game. So I was playing the game every day, but like recently for the past 2 weeks, I'm rarely on the game. You could ask Hunter. I can't tell you last time we actually played together.
Right.
When it was playing every day when I had a job. It's just, I think it depends on the environment because it was work. It was wake up, work, come home, play the game while I eat or watch TV, eat, then play the game. I was staying up till like 10-ish. Playing the game, I was getting off around 3. Playing the game from 3 to 10. I think it depends on the whole scenario, honestly.
Definitely try to prioritize life over gaming, because I remember one of the things I found out when I was in prison was that I definitely spent way too much time playing video games, because like we'd be sitting in a circle jousting and everybody would be like telling stories and shit, and I'd love to tell some very great stories from my life that are very entertaining, but these dudes been down so long they've never played Grand Theft Auto 5, so I don't know how to explain what the fuck. You know, so that's when I got out of prison, I didn't fucking touch any video games for like almost a year. I just wanted to live life and shit. But also, I will say this: if you have a girlfriend, dedicate every single minute of your free time to playing video games. Don't, because look, she's gonna find shit to bitch about. So just keep like the number of shit she can bitch about to want, like, oh, you play too many video games. That's fine. You know, you can hear that. And that's just one thing that you hear versus like the more life you live with this girl, the more shit she's gonna bitch about, and it's terrible, and you're gonna wind up snoring, and you're gonna get sleep apnea or whatever it's called, and it's terrible for your health. Women are terrible for men's health.
I don't know how we got on this subject. I agree with everything you said. Yeah.
Take from Squall. He's in an actual relationship.
I don't know how many hours it will take a day to get to this, but when basically, like from my story example and Hunter's dad's story example, like basically we're starting to blend gaming with reality, like gaming virtual reality with reality. I think that's at that point that many hours a day is too much.
Agreed. If you have a moment like that and you can't tell yourself, I need to slow down on the gaming, then I hope you got some friends that are willing to step in and be like, hey, motherfucker, you need to turn that shit off.
Fact. Because, like
Like,
how I
damn.
was saying, I look at security cameras and I think about destroying them. I haven't played Siege in the past, 3 months. I still think of that to this day. I used to play Siege way too much.
Okay, I mean, like, all right, that's more of a thought. I think that's fine. It's just more of like if like you're actually seeing shit in real life that isn't there. like
That's
me and
not
Hunter's
happened to
dad.
me yet. That's
Like,
not happened to me
Let
yet.
me tell you. Let me tell you. Now that you brought that up, I played Dead Island. You know I've been streaming that game a lot, right?
Yeah.
I've been playing Dead Island so much that I'll be sitting there walking and I'll be like, "Hold up, what was that? Let me check over here." Like,
Like at the corner of your eye, you think you see a zombie. Like,
and then I'm like, "Hold up, oh no, never mind, that's something else." You know, so like,
What's
I'm
this
like,
shiny
you know-
thing on the ground?
right? So I'm like, I see like a crowbar or something like that. Like, maybe I should pick that up.
Okay, that's a
Like-
little different. That's more of like a emotional response to like light PTSD a little bit. Like,
or
that's fine.
if you see like one of those metal drum barrels that like homeless dudes be making fires in and shit, you see one and your
Mhm.
first thought is to shoot it and blow it up, you might be playing too many video games.
Facts.
Bro.
Like, see, like me, I had like mild, like realities merging where I'm seeing shit like purple behind walls and stuff. But like, I think Hunter's dad had like a more severe case of like
Oh yeah,
The
definitely.
reality's
That was very
merging.
severe.
For
I've
him-
had
Locked
I've
in.
had a friend tell me that he played so much. I don't remember if it was like Skyrim or Mass Effect, but it was one of those games where like you could choose your response. And he told me he would find himself like in conversations with people and like freaking out that he didn't have enough time to choose his response.
Alright, let's see. Not QE Gamer. Charm City wanted me to, or he sent me this. Gaming addiction. Unplugged. Navigation the maze of gaming disorder. Today's digital age, the immersive world of video games offers boundless adventures and challenges, captivating millions of players worldwide. However, lurking beneath the surface lies a concerning phenomenon known as gaming disorder. As gamers delve deeper into virtual realms, they may find themselves entangled in a web of addiction, jeopardizing their well-being and relationships. Understanding the levels of gaming addiction, its signs, symptoms, treatments, and prevention methods is crucial in safeguarding against the perils. Levels of gaming disorder. Casual gaming. At this stage, gaming serves as a recreational activity, providing entertainment and relaxation without significant interference in daily life. Problematic gaming. Individuals begin to exhibit signs of excessive gaming, such as neglecting responsibilities, social withdrawal, and preoccupation with gaming activities. Despite negative consequences, they struggle to control their gaming habits. And then the final one is gaming addiction. This level signifies a severe dependency on gaming, where individuals experience withdrawal symptoms when not playing. Holy shit. Prioritizing gaming over other activities and continue despite adverse effects on physical and mental health. Yeesh. I did not know there was like that level of game addiction where you can get withdrawal symptoms.
Okay. Little lower. I'm really glad Trump City brought this up. See, treatments, they have therapy. I don't know if it was completely recognized by the FDA or if I just remember there being talk of it, but I do remember the FDA taking gaming addiction seriously to the point where they were talking about you would be able to check yourself into a rehab because of a gaming addiction just as much as you could for a drug addiction.
Holy shit. I didn't know that.
It, yeah, it was ruining people's lives, like a lot more than today, like 5 years ago. And whenever I heard that shit, and yeah, I do remember
World of
hearing about that, and
Warcraft.
I'm really glad. Trump's. Oh yeah, definitely. People died playing World of Warcraft because they couldn't get up from the game.
Oh shit. Yeah. I did hear something like that. Some guy like sat on a bucket so he could like shit and pee while playing the game in the bucket. And then I think like he was sitting in that spot for so long he stood up and like it like I forget like all his like from sitting still for so long like his like muscles or bones or some
Legs
shit
and
got like fused or something like that. So when he stood up it broke everything and like he died.
Oh,
Or got like
Ew.
hospitalized.
I remember one specific case that I heard about that was a dude that would play World of Warcraft on his laptop. He would go to this cafe not far from his house because it had Wi-Fi, and it was a 24-hour cafe. And this dude played for like almost 72 hours straight, and like he didn't fucking eat or nothing, and he just fucking like he collapsed in the cafe and never breathed again. He died right
Oh.
then and there.
Shit. Yeah. Charm City brings up a good one. Mobile gaming is a very addictive. I can agree with that. Like fucking you can probably agree with this too, Hunter. Like cause like we're on the
Oh, yeah,
Atlas
definitely.
Earth. We're on the Atlas
Yep.
Earth and like
I'm
one
constantly
way
looking for more ways to get
yeah.
coins on that bit.
Like Atlas Earth, that game itself is not addicting. It's more of like it like you can get passive income. Like each little tiny square of land is like there's like 8 zeros before it finally hits like some numbers like
Right.
point 0.00001. That's how much money you get. Like it's like way less than a penny. It's like 1,000th or 10,000th of a penny. Man, like
Back there.
like getting the Atlas bucks, one way they do it, like so you buy like these lands by getting Atlas bucks, and like one way they do it is by you can play these select few games, and
that are partnered with Atlas.
mhm,
And Monopoly
and-
Go is one of them.
and one of the games I played like yesterday for the first time was like one of these games, and like the game was actually fucking addicting. Like I played the game, unlocked a bunch of shit to get more energy, and I played till I used up all that fucking energy and used up all my diamonds to get more energy and shit
Which
like
game
that.
was it?
It was Travel Town.
The Mecha
It's like-
one?
Oh,
Travel Town. It's like it's almost like Bejeweled, but not really Bejeweled.
I got you.
Or Candy Crush. But yeah, so yeah, Candy Crush
I was
is another
hoping that
game
they had a game
that's
like that
pretty
one.
addicting.
Mhm.
My mom still plays Candy Crush.
Yeah, that game's fucking addicting. Those type of games will keep you hooked. Like I remember I was playing that game at work for like 4+ hours, and like every like hour, so I'm like my hand is like in this weird position, like oh damn my fucking finger. Like I need to stop playing
For
this
real.
game, and I just kept playing. And then like after another hour goes by, oh man my finger, and like, I just kept playing. And then finally when I ran out of fucking energy, I'm like, you know what? I should stop finally playing this game. Like I had enough. So like
Yeah, you
mobile
kind of gotta
addiction is
have to
real.
have a pop socket.
That's a good point.
But so like my games that I play from Atlas is I got 3 of them, and one of them the gun game where like you slide it to the side to try to hit certain things like while it's on a moving track. That one I'll actually play, but the other ones is like coin slots or whatever and Monopoly Go. That one I just set my shit. I just bet as like max bet and just press it down and it'll auto spin, and I'll just put my phone down and let it run. You know what I'm saying? The game will play itself.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom.
Go for it.
All right. But it's,
yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, and so like the app Ninja, if you're interested, Atlas, the reason it's able to pay you is it shares ad revenue. So like on Atlas, to get 2 Atlas bucks, you can watch an advertisement, and that is on a 20-minute timer. You can do that once every 20 minutes for $2. And there's
got paid
plenty
yet?
other ways, huh?
Y'all gotten paid yet?
No,
No,
you
but I have
to-
$1.30 something. It takes a
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah, it takes a long time to get set up. Like I got 3 pennies now. I'm up to 3 pennies. Like, and it was like a pain in the ass to get to the first penny, but now like the pennies are kind of somewhat getting easier to get. Like the
Yeah.
penny
My-
2 and 3 I got within 24 hours.
Yeah, and Skull's been moving pretty fast in it because you used my referral code. So, Ninja, was that you?
Yeah, that was him. I saw
you talking
that shit. I saw that shit.
Bruh, I'm gonna fuck you up. I swear to God. You just scared the shit out of me, dog. But
I wish I had that one.
Squall's fuck, I done forgot what I was talking about, man.
Got it.
Atlas Earth.
I got it.
Atlas,
Said I was
like
moving fast.
yeah, Squall's been moving pretty fast because every time you buy a piece of land, I get 10 bucks from
Yeah.
it, 10 Atlas bucks. But it caps off at 100.
Mhm.
But what I do is like when I'm watching anime, every like time the episode is finished, I'll open up Atlas and go put watch the advertisement because it's every 20 minutes. But yeah, it takes a very long time for you to see like any actual money from it. But at the same time, like Squall said earlier, it's passive income, and it's I mean, it's you don't have to do like a lot. Now you can find yourself doing a lot, like Squall said, playing the games and shit like that that's partnered with it, and taking the surveys like Squall's been doing.
Yeah,
But-
I will say it takes like some good amount of work in the beginning to get fully set up. But once you get like enough land, virtual land and stuff, like I can see you can be making some serious money off of this.
I think I will. Like, I really do think that by like February or March next year, I'll be making close to $1 a day on it.
So if anyone's interested in making some money, passive income, use my referral code. And not hunters.
Yeah, I wasn't even. I didn't want to be greedy. I don't. But Blaine, if you get it, use mine.
You didn't send me the link for it. I was just like, what the fuck is
I
this?
did.
I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is this? And then ignored it.
just like
I'm
all
gonna have to
them
recruit
Fortnite.
Ethan again. Yeah, I'm gonna recruit Ethan. We're gonna harass Blaine into getting Atlas.
All right, 7 Ninja.
No, we
expect
were talking
an
about-
invite in about
Yeah.
5 seconds.
We were talking about gaming addiction, and then we got here from mobile gaming addiction, and
And then we got
I think we all like most people know somebody that's addicted to Candy Crush. That one was very addictive. So yeah, I mean, my mom, she's definitely addicted to mobile games, and like
For sure.
she knows it. Like she knows it. Like she's open about it. She can't fucking. She has to keep her phone like on her nightstand if she wants to do stuff throughout the day, because she'll just stop what she's doing and just start fucking playing games, and then like a whole hour will go by and she's, oh yeah, I was halfway done vacuuming the living room.
All right, let's see. Let me bring up a different topic. Oh shit, I already brought that one up. Oh, that's another switch to backwards compatibility.
And you got a topic?
How How much is y'all's bench PR?
This guy.
Mine's a
whatever
plate.
is the-
I can bench a plate. That's about it.
That is adorable. Mine is a 45 and a 35 on each side.
I haven't tried to do anything else because I don't have someone that I go to the gym with, so I'm not trying to kill myself. Honestly.
Oh, that's how you get
Yeah.
stronger. Just don't go too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, you gotta almost kill yourself to get.
Yeah.
I'm saying I can move a plate for about 5 reps, so I could probably do more.
Yeah.
Find
Well,
your
that's
limit.
I don't know
Keep
like
pushing
what
it.
my actual PR is, because when I did a 45 and a 35 on each side, I cranked out like 3 reps before I even slowed down for the 4th one, and then I just racked it. But also, like, I feel like if I'd have been by myself, I might have not been able to do that. I was in front of Artemisia when I did it. It's like that testosterone boost, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just watched my buddy do it, and I'm like,
Best
I
friends.
cannot, you can't let that motherfucker, like, can't let him show you up in front of, you know, it's just, I don't know, maybe I tapped into like some Super Saiyan energy, whatever. Maybe I can't do it on my
They're
own.
just friends.
Yeah, just friends.
But, dude, ninjas.
Dude's on point with the soundboard today.
Oh my god, y'all are gonna get me in so much fucking trouble, dude. I just texted her. I just texted her like, "Good morning, I love you" and shit.
Oh, just friends.
Hey.
Just friends.
The L word? Oh my.
Oh, we've been saying that for like a while now.
They're not. They're not
She's
just
like-
friends. They're married.
Yeah, they're married.
Okay.
Damn near.
It's no, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning over there right now. She's in Lithuania. So
I'm at my mom's house.
what?
Let's see.
I don't know. We're just naming where people are at.
This guy. Oh yeah. I remember there was
clearing
one
up.
topic that you guys brought up. Mike Tyson versus Logan Paul or Jake Paul?
Jake Paul. Yeah,
Jake Paul.
it's astounding to me
Hero.
how many people are openly saying with full confidence that Jake Paul is gonna win. It is mind-boggling to me.
If the fight's rigged, we'll know by the time
Even
Jake
if-
Paul wins.
Look, hey, you can't rig a fight involving Mike fucking Tyson, okay? You can't tell
Facts.
Mike Tyson what to do.
Yeah, facts.
First of all, oh, you're tough because a girl is punching your stomach. Like, I could do that, and I don't even train. This fucking dude. Look, anybody who thinks Jake Paul has a chance against Mike Tyson, y'all need to remember, Mike Tyson's not a human being, okay? This is the god of boxing pretending to be a human. Look at that. You can't fight that. I'm a bad, tough motherfucker, and I don't want to fight that dude. Look at that dude move. It's insane. Ali was perfect, and Tyson is better. Period.
He's like a Baki Hanma character.
Well, I'm telling you. No, he literally is a Baki Hanma character. He's in the show. He's in more than one episode. He's in like fucking 8 episodes in that show. He's an actual character.
We actually were talking about this before the podcast, and Hunter had the same reaction both times. He was like, "Yeah, no, he is."
I know that I did it like that on purpose because he had brought it up. I wanted to have that same flavor for the stream, you know, while
I
we're on
gotcha.
air, you know.
Okay, I see you.
I wasn't gonna dumb it down, you know, and make it boring. Like, this is where it matters, you know what I'm saying?
So who you all got? Who's winning this fight?
I'm putting my social security onto Jake Paul.
What?
Honestly,
I think I think
I
there'd
just
be
want
too
to
much of an
lose my
overall
rights,
effect and go hard.
honestly.
What'd you say, Seven Ninja?
I think it would be a too much of an uproar of Mike than actually fight him for real. So I think Mike will win it. But I think what Mike will probably do is let Jake Paul show his stuff. But I foresee that happening. But as far as him losing, look,
No, you
Jake's
ain't
got to
finna
be
lose.
putting in extra work, like stuff we're not even seeing. Just stand a chance against him. And I'm not saying I don't see him trying to do that. But I don't think he's winning now.
I know, like, based off of the interviews and shit, and the things I've heard come out of Mike Tyson's mouth involving this particular fight, I really, really don't see it happening the way you just said, because Mike has sort of recently had a couple, maybe 3 fights that really left a bad taste in boxing world's fans' mouths, because this is the legend. This is Mike Tyson. This is the greatest that there's ever been. And he comes in all old and out of shape and winds up just looking sluggish and just not performing the way that we want to watch Mike Tyson perform. And he said, I believe it was on the Joe Rogan podcast, he said that's not happening this time. He's training as hard as he can. He's taking testosterone. He's got doctors and physicians and coaches all like, he's taking this as seriously as any of the fights he took when he was in his prime. And he's not gonna go out, because this is probably the last time he's gonna put the gloves on. He's very high in age, and he is not gonna go out on the bad taste in his fans' mouths, because he is the greatest of all time. He won't say it. He'll always say Ali is the greatest of all time, but he knows that he's a legend, and he's not gonna. Every time he did lose one of those fights, one of those comeback fights, he always said that he was incredibly disappointed that he let the fans down, that he was mad at himself for doing that, for not giving the fans what they knew they should have got from Mike Tyson. And he doesn't want to live with that shame again. When he goes in there with Jake Paul, he's Jake Paul stepping in there with Iron Mike Tyson. He might be a little older and shit, but it's Iron Mike Tyson in that ring. It's not old Mike Tyson that's been sitting around the house smoking DMT. I mean, you've seen the training footage that Squall just put up. You've seen Mike's speed versus Jake's speed. Mike has him in speed. And we know Mike has him in power. Like, nobody has power like Mike. We've never seen people throw punches as hard as Mike throws punches in boxing. It's phenomenal, and that's why he's the best. He's a true juggernaut. He's better in every part of boxing: speed, power, movement, reading your opponent. I mean, he's one of the only people in the world that can use his style. What you just saw, where he plants both feet square and rocks back and forth, that's not something that every boxer can do. If you're not fast enough, tough enough, and strong enough to do that against your opponent, you're gonna get, like, all they gotta do is walk forward and catch you. You're gonna go off balance, and they're going to mess you up. Like, Mike is one of the only people that can do something like that. And the fact that he's doing it against the pros, against the best in the world, was doing it like that, is just a testament to how phenomenal he truly is. And that's why I say he's not a human being.
Yeah, man made his own push-up. That works the full body. I don't know if y'all saw that or not.
That's a kind of a good point, is that I don't even think that was actually invented by Mike Tyson. I think that workout, anytime like an incredibly hard version of a workout is like gets popular, people start calling it like, oh, these are Mike Tyson push-ups, these are Mike Tyson squats. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's because he's so great. Like, everybody, it's just understood. What's understood doesn't need to be explained. I know I'm saying a lot, but he is without a doubt the best.
I'm going for Mike Tyson. I don't know why. To be honest, I just would rather see him win. Charm City brought up there's another good fight coming up on Saturday. Jake Paul and Mike Tyson's on Friday, and he said Joan versus Miocic on Saturday.
Oh, that fight's happening?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. This is the first time I'm rooting against Jones, actually. I was a huge John Jones fan, but then just over time you see like Dana White rides his dick and he gets away with shit that other fighters don't get away with, and it's gotten to a point where I don't like it and I want to see him dethroned.
Which one? You said?
Is that
John
who you was
Jones.
talking about? John Jones?
Oh, John Jones. Okay. Yeah, he just put Joan.
Or maybe I'm thinking of a different fight. Can you type in like the names that he put?
Yeah,
Yeah.
one sec. What about you? The rest of you guys, Joan or Miocic?
I don't even watch fights like that. I'm not gonna lie to nobody.
Yeah, I watch them with friends. It's fun.
I only really pay attention to when like I know big names growing up, and I don't really know John Jones like that. I'm not saying it's not big, but Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, I hear them a lot.
John Jones. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
it
right.
Yeah. Yeah, see, this fight is gonna be, it's really hyped because that fighter, he had to keep on calling out John Jones. Like he's I don't know if he's the number one contender or not, but John Jones, he's become, for I don't know how long he's been doing this, but he's become kind of like Floyd Mayweather, where he's selective with his fights. And like, if you're the best in the world, you got to fight anybody that's willing to prove you wrong. Otherwise, you're not the best in the world. And that's kind of the things that we've been seeing from John Jones. So this dude has been talking shit, trying to get him to agree to a fight. And now we finally got him to agree to a fight. That's one of the reasons this fight has a lot of hype around it. Whether he's going to be able to beat John Jones or not, that's a whole different story, because I'll be the first to tell you, when it comes to mixed martial arts, the only person who's ever come close to being as skilled as John Jones is Anderson Silva. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of pride myself on like being able to analyze fighters and how good they are and shit by watching it. I've been watching it since I was a little kid, and I got really into it. And Anderson Silva and John Jones are really on that real deal next level kind of skill with their laser accuracy, toughness, conditioning, everything. They're all around what you want in a fighter. And what sets John Jones apart from Anderson Silva is that you take all the skill that Anderson Silva has, and like I said, John Jones is on that same level, but he also has like, his arms are probably twice as fucking long as anybody else. Like, he's not built correctly as far as the human anatomy is concerned. He has extremely long arms. So when you have someone with that much reach, I think his legs are very long too. He's got incredible reach, and also has, as far as skills are concerned, some of the best, like power, speed, accuracy, and like fighting style, like his smarts in the ring, like how he goes about attacking you. You know, he can see where your defenses are good, and he can exploit where they're not and shit. And a lot of really talented fighters, if you don't have that particular skill, you know, like we seen, Boris Griffin was awesome, but he wasn't. He was like a Rocky Balboa in MMA. He was just really tough, and he punched hard, and that can only last so long. John Jones has been on top for over a decade now, and it's because of things like I just said.
What? So you're going against him?
I am going against Jones, but if I was to bet money, I'm putting it on Jones. I want to see him dethroned, because I don't like that Dana White gives him like special. I've seen people get kicked out of the UFC for shit that I've seen John Jones only get suspended for. I don't like that.
I see. Alright, breaking in gaming news. Metal Gear Solid Legacy Series Part 3 comes out. Virtual Fighter sequel in development. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 will be DRM free. I don't know what DRM is.
Neither. Ninja, what is it?
I have no idea.
Click on that.
Look it up, Jamie.
Direct roll manga? I don't know.
I don't know, whatever. So I'm a fan of the Metal Gear Solid series. I don't know what Metal Gear Solid Legacy is. Looks kind of interesting, though. Not gonna lie. Solid. Metal Gear Solid Legacy. Seven Ninja, you're a ninja. Well, was this a game you might be interested in the future? Metal Gear Solid coming out.
My thing is, I didn't really grow up with Metal Gear Solid. I have played, I think it was 5, Phantom Pain. I have played Phantom Pain, and I played like the multiplayer with it. I thought it was all right, but it's just a matter of I didn't grow up with it. I'm more interested in Splinter Cell than I am Metal Gear Solid, but maybe I'll get it. I don't know. I'm more interested in Virtua Fighter only because of the idea that Tekken's been. I've been hearing a lot of news about Tekken being bad right now, and it could be something as simple as like there's not really any game that's currently currently new right now that's able to contend with Tekken. So it's probably a good thing that Virtua Fighter is coming out as they wait to be a competition for them. And so, in theory, Bandai Namco is going to want to do better with Tekken in order to keep their players there. So competition's always good.
That is true. That's one reason why PlayStation Xboxes are kind of like growing, you know, because they got to compete with each other to create better shit for the consumers.
Right.
Come Deliverance. Don't know what the fuck that is. Anyone else know what that is?
Never heard of it.
No, I don't know what it is.
Medieval first-person game. I think you have to make choices. I think you can be more than just a knight. You can be like a farmer and stuff on there too. I remember seeing. It's kind of like you kind of choose your own story to some degree. Like you choose like occupations, stuff like that. But I also think you have to like fight a war, or I forgot all the details. But I think it's like kind of like choosing a life path and playing that out. And like decisions matter too. So
yeah, out of those three, I'm more interested in Metal Gear Solid because I remember back on the PlayStation days just sneaking around, not being seen. It was a scary game for me as a kid. I was like every time I got found, I got scared. But as I got older, it got less scary. But then I played Metal Gear Solid 4 on PS3, and that game was fucking lit. Still keeping that sneaking around, being a stealthy like game style alive.
That woman's face is creepy. You saw that shit just now?
I missed it.
And that woman's face looked like one of them masks from that Purge movie.
Oh, her?
Kathleen Kennedy?
What the fuck?
Let me pause
Jody
that.
Benson.
I'll pause that and put it max screen just for you, Hunter.
Look at that shit.
I'm a
I mean, it was worse when it was smaller, honestly.
No, you tripping. Look how her fucking. Hold on, don't move it. Her fucking her eyes don't line up with her lower face. Like her cheek goes way further out on our right side than it does on the left side.
I'd say that's more lighting though, and it's more pronounced because her weight of its her body is going towards her left, I guess.
She's fucking creepy looking. If she was one of my aunts, I would have nightmares about her.
Alright.
Damn, Squall. How hard you trying to traumatize me, right? He wants to get me back for that Yuji Ohama thing so bad.
She kind of looks like Aaron, that one female Titan from Attack on Titan.
Wow.
A blonde chick?
Yeah, the short-haired blonde Titan, the one that's always smiling, the one that killed Aaron's mom.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Whoa, what the heck? Where'd you get that one from?
I like
Since
on his
everywhere.
phone. Just held it up. I don't remember what you're talking about, or maybe I didn't get to that part.
It was like in the very first episode, my guy.
Yeah, the one that Aaron's
no.
mom got killed by.
Yeah, I didn't.
When they were little kids.
I stopped watching it. It's I don't want to watch it no more. I don't know what else. The show sucks. Fuck it.
I see 7 Ninja, you posted a YouTube short, why Nintendo is the worst. I don't really want to air that, but what is that one about?
Kind of with we talked about it earlier with the Power World thing.
Oh, okay. Let's look at this one. In a Bloomberg interview, Xbox chief Phil Spencer says Microsoft's Xbox handheld is a few years out. The Xbox mobile store is delayed, and there are no red lines over what Xbox games could come to PlayStation. But
I heard something about this. Like they're making exclusives. They're making some games from Xbox. I think they're supposed to be exclusives. Are now able to come to PlayStation. Like they're doing that now.
Oh, okay.
I heard Xbox is gonna stop trying to be like a console. Like Microsoft was gonna stop the console for Xboxes and just focus on making games.
I've been more profitable.
I've been hearing that shit from Xbox since the fucking first Xbox One. Like after the 360, I've been hearing like, oh, we're not gonna make new consoles. We're just gonna make like updates and more games and shit. And I'm like, bro, and make 4 consoles since you said that.
I could see them stopping consoles and focus on a handheld because they still have PCs as like Microsoft. That's a really good gaming platform.
The thing that I heard about that is like the hardware that the consoles have, the games that are coming out on it, they're not touching like 20% of what the games could be using. Like the consoles themselves have enough power to like they can make much bigger and more detailed games, and they're really just scratching the surface so far. And I think that had a lot to do with why they were saying that they wouldn't be worrying about making more consoles, because like I said, they're not even using 20% of what they could be using.
See,
Type in your password.
I did have like a conversation with someone about that on Threads. Let me see if I can find it. He knew a lot more about it than I did. Where's my profile? Y'all like this Super Saiyan hairdo?
Cool. I do like that.
It's all right.
Can't do that shit with white people hair.
How long ago did I post it? When did the PS5 Pro like get announced? I forgot about that.
Wasn't that like last month?
Oh, here we go. Let's see, where did this guy? They're all good except the PS. Wait, I don't know if this is it. No, that's not it. Had a pretty lengthy conversation. What's going on here?
Seen. Ain't you right there? Oh, there it is.
No, there's more comments than that.
More bucks.
Where the fuck is? Because like they don't really show the total comments under it. Same one. Fuck. God damn it, I already clicked on that one. Ah, whatever. Well, if I could find it, I'll bring it up. Because it shows 39, but I'm only seeing like 10 comments here. Like I even brought up like the PS5 Pro, like no, not the Pro, the game, the Matrix demo, and he was like saying something that's like just a tiny, actually just a tiny game where it can run fast, something along the lines of that. But I will say if like. Even if like the consoles are barely being scratched with the games, like I know PCs are a lot stronger. When you do like a direct comparison between like PS5 and Xbox like hardware to like PC hardware, like PS5 and like Xboxes, they're kind of like old school when it comes to like compared to like PC hardware and stuff like that. So, given this, like, if you're barely touching the surface with, like, Xbox and PS5, you're also barely touching the surface with, like, PCs and stuff. And you still got more capabilities with the PC. You will be spending a lot more, but I can see why, if they do go through with, like, not continuing any more consoles with Microsoft, they still got the PCs as, like, you can still game on this.
No matter what they do, if we don't start boycotting, no matter what they do, if we don't start boycotting these big corporations that are bullying indie developers, they're trying to make fun games for us to play. We're never gonna have fun games. It doesn't matter if they come out with new consoles or new games. It's always gonna be the same rehashed bullshit until we start supporting these other developers that are trying to make games that are fun instead of games that will make them money.
Speaking of big corporations, and if Nintendo really does this, then they should anticipate a price increase via new Nintendo Switch. Oh yeah, that's the... Oh, never mind. So Nintendo Switch Online may be adding GameCube games very soon. So basically, there's like a thing you can pay for, like I forget what it's called, but you can basically play like a big selection of games on the Nintendo 64. And I paid for it. I think I need to cancel it because I haven't been using it. Still paying for that. I paid for that so I can play Paper Mario on it. And now it looks like they may be adding that same thing where you can do Nintendo 64 games, but with the GameCube instead.
This fucking dude DM'd me the picture of the fucking creepy girl.
Mm-hmm.
If you woke up with $1 billion in your bank account tomorrow, what you doing?
Buying a house.
My favorite porn star.
Dude, I'm putting it all on red.
And then
I'm not even old enough to gamble, bro.
artwork.
What fucking casino do you know of that will let you bet that much money?
See, I don't know. I'll go to all of them. Vegas.
You said you're buying
It's
artwork.
Vegas.
I'm probably
No,
do
he
like
said he's
stock
putting it
artwork.
all on red.
No,
Oh, you talking to Ninja?
Yeah, Ninja.
Yeah, because like I want the money to keep building and stuff up, and like there's ways to do like a form of stocks like artwork kind of system. Like that's a thing. So doing that, maybe open a business or two. You know, I want my money to keep growing. So
Would you produce Gravity Studios?
would I do that? I might take half your business. You know.
I'll sell you half of it if I can guarantee all the control of everything, and you just take 50% of the profits.
That sounds pretty great. I could see it. I could see it.
Hey, Squall, it is a good book. You should read it.
Which one?
Prototype.
Oh, yours?
Yeah. Speaking of people that said they would read prototypes, Blaine,
Yeah,
what's up, buddy?
That's
Where are
everyone.
you?
but I read it all.
No, you didn't.
Get along.
Yeah, I did. I don't know what you're
Who's your
talking
favorite
about. I read
character?
it all. I like them all.
Why the
Mhm.
fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
But I'm still not even through the dialogue yet, my guy.
Bro.
I keep forgetting I have it on my computer.
There's dialogue throughout the entirety of the story. You can't have a story without dialogue.
Exactly.
2, 1.
I haven't finished the first page. I keep forgetting it's on my computer. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Bro. You need to just put that on. Put like an audio reader on it. Listen to it while you're doing something else. That way you can like listen to it and you can at least get somewhere. Cause it ain't going nowhere. Do what you're trying to read.
I just noticed I
smart.
tried to pronounce like 3 words in a row and it didn't work for me, so I just kind of gave up.
I'm gonna need that audio reader.
I think
Not
you
gonna lie.
Ninja said it's like a computer default thing, right? Like Microsoft Word has it.
I think Microsoft Word has it. Look, you get something else to do it too.
I'm on a
Find it.
Chromebook.
I mean, I use the app from the Play Store to do it. Oh,
You can get that on a Chromebook, huh?
Yeah, you have access to the Google
There
Play.
you go.
I'm gonna need one for like.
Oh, did y'all listen? Did y'all listen to that AI song that Squall made? I am the enemy.
No, that's
No.
not mine.
I
That's not
didn't.
mine. That was so
Oh.
mine like just out of nowhere, like I made a song about like being an underdog, and just out of nowhere like the AI says I didn't ask for a fucking pentralog, and I didn't put like cuss words in the song, so that freaked me out. And I like looked it up on Reddit, and this one guy posted that like it actually his cussed at him too, but his was way creepier. Just like the beat cuts out, and then it just starts going, "Fuck you, fuck you,
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
fuck you." It was hella creepy, bro.
It was creepy, but I'm gonna be honest. Like I see, like artistically, what it was going for. Because in a lot of like heavy metal songs, they'll have moments like that. Like in Disturbed songs, I'll see that a good bit where the music will kind of drown out, like come to a really low sound, and then the vocals will be cranked up, and he's just talking real low and saying something like this. And in fact, Five Finger Death Punch also does a lot of that. And then it'll go right back to the song.
Yeah, it does go with it. It's still super
I think,
creepy though.
yeah, I think like one of the songs by Five Finger Death Punch. I don't remember exactly which one, but like the music kind of drowns out, and then the singer he just goes, "Are you gonna do something about it, or are you just gonna stand there and bleed?" And then the fucking shit goes right back to music.
All right. Well, anyone else got any?
I
Oh,
listen
go
to
ahead.
Doom Eternal. Sometimes I listen to Doom Eternal's OST. Sometimes I listen to Very Low Light from Virgil's from Devil May Cry.
Oh no.
You just made Squall fall in love.
No,
Squall's
I don't
favorite.
know who that is.
I feel like
Virgil's
Squall's
Devil
version,
May Cry.
Oh, Devil May Cry.
like the AI thing on your song, Squall, I feel like that's more creepy because like that's not a word
Yeah.
that
I mean
it's
that sounds kind of normal though, cause like it's some people like put in that one post that like the AI glitched out and just started mixing words that they put in and like sound like it was saying a different language, but it was like mixing the words. So I mean, it was close. Just don't know what a pentralog is. Like not a word for sure.
Maybe it was an alien.
Could be.
oh, that's confirmed. Shit, that was tonight. Son of a bitch. Shit was live streamed too. Fucking in Supreme Court, like a whole bunch of everything being like declassified and shit, like the existence of aliens and what we know about them and how we've been working with them and all kind of shit. This is not fake news. I wouldn't be saying this on live stream if like this is all actual in the Supreme Court. It was live streamed today, where a bunch of military, like very high ranking military officials they appeared in front of the Supreme Court to testify on these declassified documents from the military of extraterrestrials, like intelligent beings that are not from Earth, and what we know about them and what our relationships with them are and shit like that.
Unless anyone else has any other topics, I think now is a good time to end it. Going once, going twice, going chicken soup with rice.
Whoa, hold on.
Just hungry, my
Stop.
boy. You're hungry.
Chicken soup with rice is a fucking different animal, bro. You gotta do the noodles.
Well, all right, let's do the outros then. Let's see.
What
plug your
apocalypse
socials.
type would you like to be in?
What type of taco would you like to be?
No, you're hungry. You're hungry, my guy. That's what that is. But what apocalyptic world, if you had to live in one, what apocalyptic world would you live in?
Let's see. I'm
fucking
not,
bullshit.
I'm not
Squall
really
Rush
sure.
was- I heard taco as well, and the taco I want to be in is Selma Hayek's taco.
There's one name I can think comes to mind that other taco you'd want to be in, but I'm not gonna say it.
I mean, real.
Nah, I'm not gonna say it.
You gonna get me in trouble. I wish you'd stop.
So, like, what kind of post-apocalyptic worlds are there? Like a post-apocalyptic
All right.
digital world, like
You
superpowers
know,
world.
You got Max Payne. You got Zombieland. You got
Aliens invasion, kaiju
Yeah.
situation,
Oh.
Fallout.
Would you consider
Pretty good.
iRobot one of them? No, I Am Legend.
Yeah,
is
both
one
of
them.
those. Then there's like religious raptors, volcanoes.
Oh, that movie Priest. You saw that one? Where the priests they hunt vampires. Oh, dude, it's such a good movie. I rarely recommend movies. That one is fucking spot on. That's a 5-star movie right there.
I see it. This guy's got a cross on his face.
Yeah, that's the one. That was a very good movie.
What movie was it where like God like attacked the planet and like he looked like a demon?
Oh, it's called
Like,
Noah's Ark.
Okay. 'Cause that's kind of, I would say that's another form of religious apocalypse. No, not that, not the thing, but there's a movie about it.
Are you talking about the movie to where the grandma climbed on the roof and said, "Your baby's gonna burn"?
Oh,
Yeah,
that Steven
that
Spielberg movie. Yeah, I think
That
was
movie
The
scared
Mist?
me as a kid.
The Fog. I guess the fuck so. It scares grown ass adults. That movie's creepy as fuck.
I was a kid when I first seen it, and I turned it off right at that scene.
You got there was a movie I saw where like a tsunami just got so big that it covered even the Statue of Liberty, and like covered the whole world, and it got like an ice age. But like,
Oh,
It's got-
The
there's
Day
no
After
every day.
Tomorrow.
mhm.
Jake Gyllenhaal, I think. Was it John Cusack?
Alright, I understand the question
then-
now.
You also got one with like the asteroid hitting the planet.
Right.
Alright. So plug your socials, favorite part of the podcast, and what is an apocalyptic world you would choose to live in if it happened today. I am Squalrish. Linktree is in the description. Check those out for the other platforms. I got the Buy Me a Coffee account and posted a new video on YouTube today. Oh yeah, announcements. So check out that video on how to stop a sparking mode, or at least give yourself a fighting chance. Let's see. Favorite part of the podcast. There was a couple points where we got really into the topics. I can't think of anything outside of like the whole Power World versus Nintendo one. Oh, I really like talking about like the whole like gaming addiction part. That was real fun to talk about. Other than that, post-apocalyptic world, I am going with the kaiju one. I think it'd be fun to fight big giant monsters with some cool tech and firmware to boost up my physical attributes.
Okay, but here's my thing. Which kaiju? Like kaiju number 8 or the ones where you use Jaegers?
I think I'd have more of a chance being like the Jaeger, be controlling a kaiju within you and be like number 8. Of course, I'd want to be that, but I don't think that's a high possibility.
Yeah.
Alright, I forget who started last time on the intros. I think it was 7 Ninjas, so this time we'll start with.
I'm Blade. You can follow me on Instagram at Blaine37, BLAYNE 37. There's a link tree there. Take you to my Snapchat and Twitch. I'm rarely on Twitch because I forget I have it. My favorite thing about the podcast is when I got to round 21 on zombies. I didn't see that, but I did. I was very proud of myself. But I think it was wow. I think it was the whole gaming addiction thing. When I kind of explained my life when I worked, it made me feel sad about it. Yeah. Don't be like me and play games all the time when you can have friends.
Feel sad?
Yes, it made me open my eyes to where it realized I went from playing video games so much because it was after work I played video games, and now when I'm not working because I'm unemployed, fuck that shit, I actually go and hang out with friends and stuff now that I'm home and I'm not stuck in a room 24/7 anymore. Okay, it opened my eyes. That's what matters. Post-apocalyptic world. Ooh.
You said
Yeah.
it opened your eyes.
Yeah, it opened my eyes.
You learned.
I learned from it. Yeah. That's all that matters. I don't know. That's a hard one because I've watched so much stuff. Like a vampire one because I just want to kill vampires because that seems it's cool. Like, give me Abraham Lincoln's a vampire slayer, but I'm not Abraham Lincoln because I'll
That
never
was a
be
cool
him.
movie.
I'll never be him. Hashtag R. I don't remember. I think like 5th president. I don't know.
Right on.
Yeah, that's it for me. Man, I don't know my presidents like that.
All right, Hunter. Oh shit! On
What's up?
point.
Hell yeah. What's up, everybody? Nigga Code Sauce. You can find me on Twitch at Code Sauce 2894. Find me on TikTok at Hunter on Tick. I am the second most handsome dude in this podcast right now because I fucking really need a haircut. It's just so ugly and stupid looking. But I will be back on top as soon as I get this thing situated. But my favorite part of the podcast tonight, yeah, I mean, I really liked all of it. I think tonight's podcast went really good. There was a lot of talk about Nintendo, its Power World, that we made some pretty good points. I think Squall was right. I think the most interesting part was when we was talking about video game addictions, because we all had something good to say involving that topic. Plus, I got to make y'all laugh with the story of my dad thinking he was a SOCOM character in McDonald's. So, what was the outro? Oh yeah, the fucking post-apocalypse. I'm gonna go easy. Yeah, I'm gonna go easy and just choose Zombieland. I mean, I would just build a fence. I would just build a fence around like whatever house, and I would just spend my days like looking for other survivors and trying to help people and shit. I mean, those zombies, they're not like. I mean, I could walk around with a fucking sword or some shit, and I'll be all right. They're not any kind of like super powered or even overpowered. So, yeah, I would choose that one.
All right, guys, it's 7 into 7. You can check me out on Game Jump, MeWe, and Rumble. It should lead you back to my Rumble channel, so check me out there. Again, remember, while Squall has his coffee, it's not the same coffee as mine. AO-FI. That's me. Check out there if you want to subscribe or donate. Be your boy and help him out. Regardless, favorite part of the podcast has to be. Let me bring it up, my boys. I enjoyed this.
Motherfucker.
I thought it was against my wall again, bro.
I just got over that. I just stopped looking over my shoulder. And then
Yes. And apocalyptic world I would live in. Believe it or not, I think the smartest choice is going to be Fallout universe. And the only reason is that like they have a leg up already with the idea that like they know how to deal with radiation and they're kind of building back. So what part do I drop in? That depends on when my vault opens, obviously. But like to some degree, my life's still going on, and potentially, you just didn't fully explore it. Probably got some form of the internet up. Oh, Squad just closed this thing up. Probably got some form of the internet still backed up, so maybe we can still bring some stuff back from the past. So, Fallout universe apocalypse, I'd be willing to deal with that.
All right, everybody. That was it for Senzu Talks podcast. Thank everybody for joining. Thank the panel. It's been a good one. Make sure you check out Stuff Central for the raid. We'll catch you Sunday for Nerding Out, where we will discuss Hell's Paradise. Hell's Paradise. Sea of Thieves, and we're still coming up with the pondering question, unless we got one already. But yeah, we'll see you guys soon. See you guys.
Hey, it's me, Goku.
now.